What percentage of black people voted Republican under Bush?
I would say about
I think it was under 7. Under 7. Maybe 2. No, it was like 2.
It was 12% on the Republican side.
Yeah, okay.
And we only went up 3% under Trump. That's what I'm saying. It is based on what ideologies align. It's impossible for us to say that they're not. If we're going to make Republican side and what ideologies align, it's impossible for us to say that they are going to. We're going to make them vote, although they've never voted, and they're going to vote Democratic. That's not reliable.
No. I totally get that. I totally hear what you're saying. I'm also looking at the fact, like you said, like all of these quote unquote new voters, the guys who came in just because Trump was on the ticket, they liked him. Are they going to stay there? What's going to happen with them? So that's a factor to me.
Damages was a lot.
The other factor is
the hardcore,
and a lot of people don't want to talk about what also helped damage us was a lot of the hardcore leftists, people like Killer Mike and all of these other people who voted third party.
Correct.
Who told everybody, oh, it doesn't matter if it's Trump or if it's Kamala.
But both parties aren't the same.
And who basically said both parties are the same. Both parties are a problem, but both parties aren't the same.
Education.
And that's what we really need to do is focus on the educational factor of an educated populace who understand the difference between the two parties. Where you could say both parties are problematic, but both parties are not the same.
How educated are these people on the issue?
And that's what we should. That's what I'm focused on. How educated are these people on the issues that they're voting for?
Can I go next?
Did the minorities that voted for Trump vote on the winning side?
I'm trying to talk. Yeah, I had my hand up down there. No, I completely agree with BX.
Go ahead. I'll be a gentleman. You go ahead.
The problem is that okay, thank you. No, I completely agree with BX. Is that the problem is that people feel like their vote doesn't count anymore. It doesn't matter. And also, last year, 24 election was you kind of can't look at that right because so many people sat out, especially the younger people, as a protest vote, or they didn't, or they, like you said, voted third party. We also need to be able to stress how important local elections are versus just voting every 4 years as well. People really need to have a better understanding of the level of local and state politics in their lives.
What I wanted to say was, didn't the people, the minorities, black, you finished? Okay. What I wanted to say was, didn't the people, the minorities, who voted for Trump, vote on the winning side, and it's their views that are getting, made reality right now, as opposed to those who oppose it. I think more people are going to say, "Hey, I'd rather be a winner than a continuous loser." Because the Democrats right now, can anyone on this panel? And I'm sure most of you voted for Ms. Harris. Tell me who you will vote for in 2028. Who do you like?
In the front.
There's nobody. That's correct. There's nobody.
That's not how this works.
There's nobody emerging.
Y'all are only concerned about being winners. Just because you
Y'all took the bait.
Winner with power.
Y'all taking the bait. Y'all taking the bait. He's
right.
Y'all taking the bait.
See,
Don't give it to him.
Yeah, I'm not even getting into the control aspect of it because, listen, when it comes down to it, elections ebb and flow and all of that. But what needs to be done, and education is the most powerful thing. And you can go out there and you can talk to these people, but
so you have to start.
I'm done talking with MAGA supporters, black or white, because you're not going to reach those people. So you have to start working on that younger generation who, even before they get to the voting age, and start engaging them in politics and in current events and asking them how they feel. Because that's where you have to start. Because the reason why we have the Supreme Court decision now is because we had a generation of people who didn't pay attention to politics and who didn't understand the importance of the civil rights movement and the bills, and they thought those things were going to last, like Roe v. Wade, voting rights, the Civil Rights Act. They never thought that it would get rolled back.
65 America.
But now here we sit with all of these rights being rolled back, and now we're pre-1964, 60. He still has another 3 years.
Don't take the bait.
Don't be afraid to answer.
Well, the Supreme
Man up.
is really kind of telling you to shut up.
Or shut up.
Well, the Supreme Court is really kind of telling you to shut up.
Now you're on my crosshairs. I'm gonna take the bait.
Right
You
now,
got that one. I'm gonna let you get that one off, but I'm coming for that ass now. Now you on my crosshairs. I'm gonna take the bait. I'm gonna take the bait, but you gonna play my game. But go on.
See if you can run with it.
listen,
You don't know who you talking to.
what I tell black people right now is that
Got a big
what I
fish.
tell black people right now, America's about to get even more worse, more dangerous for black people in America. And one of the things black people really, what I talk about now is know what your 2A amendments are in your state. Go to your range, carry, conceal, do all of that. Because don't think that his people are not thinking about doing another style attack like they did in Buffalo or like they did in South Carolina. That's where I'm at with it.
That's too much stress to carry around. Just don't worry about other people.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Stress is what gets us all. You don't want to bring
see,
stress.
that's part of the problem as well, is the not caring about other people part that you just said. And also to jump off BX's point, I lost my train of thought with Bob. I'm sorry, it'll come back to me.
Minority Report. Didn't you want to say
If
something?
I can just reference something that I find very interesting, to make it seem as if the individuals who voted for him were unaware of the ideologies is not only null and void when he specifically referenced the 40s, the 50s, and the Gilred age. At all points of time in history during those times, Black people were not only undermined, but we didn't even have rights. So I find it very difficult to convince me that they're more concerned with saving on their business, saving on whatever they're going to use the excuse thereof, and not the actual ideologies of the person that they're voting for. And that's the problem that we're having. People are voting based off of what is beneficial for them and not what is progressive for our entire community. So if we're wanting to have a discussion on how we can see a change or having a monolithic view for a voting, it would actually have to be a discussion on progression for the community versus isolated benefit for one. They can't tell you any policy that would benefit a Black person at all. However, when you look at Ms. Harris's policies, majority of them were a benefit to the Black community. Again, you're speaking to people who are trying to save money based off of what's beneficial for them. I think we have to change up the efforts here. We have to change up the discussions here. We cannot just assume that everybody is going to do what's best for all of us when they're showing us they're going to do what's best for them.
Thank you so much, Fafa.
Period.
Thank you so much, Fafa. Thank you.
Oh, I love you too.
Exactly, because that is exactly what I'm saying. And I just asked somebody earlier. Why did you vote for Trump? You voted for a man that said he had concepts of a plan versus a woman who actually had an outline of a plan.
Policies.
Policies, exactly. So their reason reason of voting. They voted because of the racism and the misogynistic in this
Correct.
country. That's it.
So
'Cause you
to make me believe that if we get more to vote, that they're going to magically vote on our side is a very harmful ideology. Hence the fact that we're shocked that that many even voted for him to begin with.
Money.
They can't tell you one policy that benefited them, but they can bring up their businesses. That's it.
It's money. It comes down to money.
But it's a capital. What we're trying to get you to understand is that's a capitalistic mindset. You're trying to then convince somebody.
I agree.
To okay, that's a very difficult discussion when you're talking about money.
Yeah, right. Capitalism. That's the world we live in. Nobody.
Colin, I have a question for you.
Yes,
If Fafa, you could answer this, minority too. Have you guys been noticing that when you're on these panels and when you're running your panels, the Trump supporting men, whether they're BLAGA, MAGA, or FBA, have a problem when women are speaking?
100%.
And
I agree with you because we value your.
Hold on, sir. I'm talking
point.
to the sir. I'm talking to the host. Go ahead, Con.
You were talking about.
I was literally calm down. You're proving a point right now. She was speaking, then you had to interject, man.
Listen, I was only being sarcastic because
Like, this
I've
shit is
sat here for 20 minutes
frustrated.
and not said a word, Ron.
But that's your demeanor, period. Let's not make it. See, I don't do that fake
talk.
and phony stuff. Let's just be honest. That's your demeanor, period. That's the demeanor of many, many, many Republican men. Their views on their woman is that she needs to be in the kitchen and she needs to shut up.
That's
right?
a fact. That's a fact.
Okay? That's a problem.
For you, but not me.
But
no, not for me, because I wouldn't. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fafa. Go ahead.
You know, I'm going to actually go ahead and drop. I'm going to go ahead and drop down. I got to get into a meeting, but Fafa, you know, I love you, girly. Even if we don't necessarily fundamentally agree, but
that's okay.
Yeah. So, thanks for having me. Talk to you guys soon.
All right.
I love you too.
Take care.
All right. So, real quick, whenever you see these panels with MAGA guys, and it's always funny, they always want to come into either black spaces or left-leaning spaces and try to take over, try to dominate. Because they've been told by Trump. See, Trump is their avatar for what they believe white American maleness is supposed to be about. Openly racist, openly criminal, openly misogynistic, never apologized for anything and never held accountable for anything. So he is their avatar for what white American males are supposed to be. And they try to live that out through him.
But he
through these little spaces.
Nobody being misogynistic. I don't know why he said that.
You just got up, comment. You just got up here and you already started. You literally just got up here. And you starting with the bullshit. This is why you do not last on panels,
I'm not
comment.
misogynist. I love
Your name is common sense, but you literally have absolutely none.
Yeah, hold on, Carmen. Let Miss K get in. She ain't really said nothing. How you doing, Miss K? You want to add into the convo?
How y'all doing?
Good.
Well, I've just been listening. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I mean, y'all know I'm in Louisiana, so you know I'm yeah, I know.
Where in Louisiana, Miss K?
What you say?
Where in Louisiana?
No, that's good enough. Louisiana.
I don't live where you live, and I'm not coming to visit you or none of that. I know where you live.
We got to keep our left eye on y'all. We're not
know
doing
where I
that.
live?
You already said it. You talked about that shit, your vote, and all the rest of your shit. I'm not interested. I ain't interested in hearing nothing about you or your racist ass governor and any of that shit. None of it.
And how you rent to black people. We know what you do.
You guys
Bob.
know me too well.
Yeah.
Con's friends.
Anyway, you know what? It's the first time I've ever seen you in a camera, Fafa. You are an attractive young lady.
I'm trying to get offended by that, y'all.
You better not get offended.
Do you want me in the kitchen? Do you want me in the kitchen? Do you want me to shut up?
Well, kitchen's good. Can you cook?
Are you serious right now?
Everybody can't cook.
You can go in there and get you a sandwich.
You just taking the bait. Don't take that bait.
Though, like, I think the problem.
And she
It's
want to
weird
so
that they
bad.
I
want
think a woman is better to a man if she can cook. I think a woman is better to a man if she can cook.
What if
I'm so glad I got a call for work.
Crazy.
Okay.
Like you said to the end, like
my
I think
decorum.
that's the crazy part about like how MAGA men act. They act like they can just say this bullshit, and women gonna be attracted to that.
That's
like,
what Trump said, didn't he? That's what Trump said in that bus, didn't he?
And you think women are attracted to that? I mean, the majority.
Doesn't matter
of
about being
it
attracted.
doesn't. It matters because you're gonna take it regardless.
No, it's just
that's. It sounds like where you going. It doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter if a woman's not attracted to you? Would you still pursue it?
Because it's not realistic to expect every woman to be attracted to you.
But what if the majority of women aren't attracted to you? Just because your mentality, not how much money you got, not how you look, but just your mentality is unattractive.
Listen to you. The average man has relations twice a month. He's only got to find either one woman twice or two women once. That's not a lot to look for.
You don't know. You haven't been talking to young dudes. Young dudes who've been on droughts, bro. What you talking about?
I want to know.
You know what an incel is?
I want to know.
There's no drought in Vegas. There's no drought in Vegas.
You do know
Vegas ain't the whole town. Just mute up for a second.
That's because sex work is legal in Vegas. That's why there ain't no drought for you.
Go ahead.
I have.
Hold on, let Miss Kate get in. She been quiet.
I said you do know their relationships are transactional. They not in a relationship for anything real or no shit like that. The shit is transactional. That's what it is. I mean, a whole bunch of women done told me that. They parents sent them off to college to find their husband. Find somebody with some money. Literally, it's transactional. The shit fake. It ain't real. I'm so serious. That's why they like that. All them little girls up there at LSU be up there to find them a doctor, find them an attorney and shit like that. And they go in the kitchen. They ain't really cooking shit. They can't cook. But I mean, it's good enough for them. It's sad.
Let me ask the ladies a question. Is it a bad thing if a woman decides to do that? If that's her literal choice? Because my thing is like people should do what they want. Like I think some women want to be in the kitchen. And I think some women want to be in the boardroom. Should a woman have that choice to decide what she wants to do, or should it automatically she got to be a worker, or she got to be a mom?
I think it's their choice. Some women, listen, women are so strong that we can do either. We can do both. We can go to work full time, maintain the house, maintain the kids, go to school full time, and still come home and cook a full course meal, still go in the bedroom and swing around on a goddamn broomstick if we need to, because we're built like that. Men don't have it in them. Men cannot survive. So a woman is built to multitask. Women run the household. Men are supposed to lead if they are put in the if they are able and have the capabilities to know how to be leaders. A man being a leader is not a man being a dictator. A man being a leader to a woman, especially me, a black woman, is that you give me my safe space. You make me feel comfortable. You let me know that I am worthy to you, and vice versa. What you put in is what I'm going to dish out to you. But a lot of men don't have that. A lot of men want to be able to control their woman. And the moment you start to control a woman who does not want to be controlled, you lose them.
So
don't start with me, minority. Don't start.
You know I'm about to go in now, Karma. I don't know why you test me. Because first off, all that stuff that you said about what you do, Lord knows. Maybe I'm just the exception to the rule. But I know that I handle my household pretty damn well, if you ask me. And I'm a single parent. Now,
I
I do
tap my hat
co-parent
off
well.
to you, bro.
I do co-parent well with my kid's mom, and my hat goes out to her. And I do believe in protecting women, acknowledging women for what they do. I'm not going to diminish what you guys bring to the table, your strength or anything. But my issue is when we diminish the capabilities, the responsibilities, and the contributions of men so widespread as to dilute us to only decision makers and workers. Then you're going to get the pushback.
It's not what I
And
said.
I'm speaking
That's
from
not what I was
experience.
saying.
You heard everything she mentioned, and you only brought forth 2 efforts that you guys present.
Whoa.
I wanted to ask the fellas a question too, but go ahead. Finish
Oh,
up.
okay. No, go on.
Now I want to ask
I see that how this is about to go. So I'm a.
What I'm saying is she highlighted everything that a woman is able to do to emphasize that the ideology that we should only be in the kitchen is not only null and void, but it serves no benefit to what our full capabilities are. Therefore, you're minimizing what we can do in the world to say that we should just be in the kitchen, right? So then she lists all the things that women do, and then you come in and mention like 2 things that a man does.
First off, when did I ever say that they just need to be in the kitchen?
Not you. She went down that stage because of what Bob was saying about a woman.
Mm-hmm. Correct. And I'm responding to her now.
But she never took away from what a man does.
Hey, do you mind if I ask a question here?
Yeah, but
cool. If I ask a question? All right, cool. Appreciate y'all having the space. Is there anything that y'all need a men for? Like, do y'all need men for anything?
Can I answer this, Papa?
Now y'all got to battle that one.
Can I answer this?
I was trying.
You know what I need a man for? You know what I need a man for? And I'm going to answer this just as bluntly as I motherfucking can.
Please. You know, as men,
I need a man for
dick.
dick. That's what I need a man for.
Good dude.
I need a man for a good nut. That's it. I'm just playing.
Wow.
No, I do need the man for the good nut.
Wow.
I do need my man.
Man said something like that.
No, I'm just playing. Listen, okay.
If a man said that, you know, I'm just
Trey,
playing.
I said I was just playing.
But I'm saying when you say like that, you take it extremely personally.
Let me clarify it. I need my man for stability. My man is my calmness because I am the storm. So he is the sun to my storm. He is my calm. He also provides me with the security that I need, not only financially, but also making me feel safe in the home that we built together. He has provided, and is still doing the guidance that our children need to be successful adults. So yes, I do need my man. I need my man when we get down on our knees and pray together. I need my man to pour in affirmations into me as I pour in affirmations to him. Now, I don't know where women get saying I don't need a man and this and that. Listen, each his own. Me personally, I need mine. Because I'm gonna need to bust mine.
Wow.
And a Bob don't work all the time. I'm just saying.
Wow.
On time. You hear me? On time.
So can I ask a follow-up question? Is like, what's in it for men?
You didn't hear it?
Like, what's in it for us besides sex? I mean, besides sex, you can get sex anywhere. Like, what's in it for us?
Everything that I just said, all you heard was the sex part.
You know what's in it?
What's in it? Listen, when you find
you're not listening to the question.
I am. You said what's in it for you.
Yes.
So what's in it? Are you gonna let me respond? I heard you, Trey.
No, because when I asked you the first time was what do women like? What do you need a man for? So now I'm asking you for what does the man get out of it? So if you could, I'm asking the
things that
question.
he puts into it. That's what she said, Trey. It's reciprocal.
Thank you,
man. That's all.
But when we give you y'all credit, you reduce it to the bare minimum, and I feel like that's a y'all thing. That's not what we're saying.
So you're not going to answer if I say like
That's
what's
a
in it
trade
for
thing.
men. You're not going to be able
That's
to
a
just
trade
answer
thing.
the question.
But Trey, she said that
We need.
literally. She said,
Oh, I'm so
"Use my
glad. God
safe
is really
space."
saving y'all with these calls. When I say God is saving y'all, 8 minutes, it's up.
She was
All right,
saying,
but
Kamala,
all right.
hold
So
it.
you're not.
Hold it down.
what you're gonna give her is
I
what
got
she's
you.
gonna give you. You're literally she's gonna be the sun to your storm too. You don't think you gonna be having rough days and she's gonna calm you down. She said reciprocation.
So
I
she's
think
going to
that's the
calm me
problem.
down.
Like we don't really listen to understand.
Hey,
We listen.
Thank
okay,
you.
well, okay, well,
And
let's
also,
say
It's
I
not
have
me.
to.
It's him.
The reason why I said
and
that, Trey, she said,
It's all to
you
me.
guys gotta understand, women don't need a man. We want. It's a difference.
We're gonna fight.
We don't
Okay.
need you. We
We gonna
want you.
fight.
So you're gonna want a shut up. You're
We
gonna
gonna fight, nigga.
listen. As a woman, I'm 45 years old. I just turned 45 on Sunday.
happy
As
belated.
a woman who has looked at my
Happy belated
grandparents,
birthday.
thank you. As a woman who has looked at my grandparents, at their marriages, at their ups and downs within their marriages, one thing my grandmother told me, and thank you for reminding me that, Patricia, in the comments, is that a woman never needs a man. They want their man. As a man,
Wow.
coming
You
from
see, Paul?
my father has always said a man should never want a woman to need them, but want them. Because a woman that wants you is going to love you unconditionally
Wow.
with no strings attached. That woman that wants you is going to always want the best for you. Is always going to want to uplift you. Is always going to want to see you as their man. And who
Okay, so after we've adopted that mentality, do you think we've gotten better or worse as a black
pick you
collective?
over everything.
Oh my
Shut up.
No,
Trey.
he's not good.
Go ahead.
Trey, you gotta take a step back because it's not for everyone. A lot of times people pluralize things and they assign the we, us, they, them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not every woman is going to float your boat to where you can walk into a church with them. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's so you gotta so just the way that you're assigning it like a global permission type thing, it's not necessarily that. It's not that at all, actually. You know what I'm saying?
You saying karma is unique though?
Trey.
I've heard what she said plenty of times though.
Before you go, minority. Before you go, what are you going to say, Trey?
I think that what Karma said is a very common thing that I hear all the time. So that's why I'm speaking on it instead of just specifically about her. I'm talking about the bigger picture. Like if we have a collective of people who have that mentality to where they don't need the men, kind of minimize it. It comes off like she minimizes what we can bring to the table and kind of maximizes what women do, kind of like women wanting to lead. If we have that collective mentality, do you think that that's good for us?
I mean, like, let's put you this way: the collective mentality, and I've said this before. I don't necessarily assign to that, right? There's a song. I will say this song that influenced me. Hezekiah Walker, "I Need You to Survive." Right? That to me, you know what I'm saying? That to me is like that's everything. You know what I'm saying? That's everything, and that's what I look for.
It's New York logic. It's New York logic.
What's New York logic you talking about? Well, I don't even know. It says a car.
I'm talking about your analogy. No, I'm just talking about what we talked about earlier.
Like, how does that
you missed
gospel
it.
song answer the question though? I'm
sorry.
lost. How does that gospel song answer the question about if women don't collectively say they don't need the men? Like if they don't need us, then can they also say that we don't protect them?
But that I'll say that. Let's put you this way: like if I'm out and about and I hear that with a woman, like if a woman jumps right to that, like I don't need you, right?
Yeah, right.
Then it's like she's already telling me how to talk to her, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is I know what my internal list looks like. I'm not going to stand there and say to someone who doesn't want to be on my program or won't
or like it's gonna move the needle if I join their program. I'm not gonna it's not a position I'm gonna apply for. I want this thing called life. If I'm gonna do it with someone, to be mutually beneficial. I want it to be fun. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be fun.
At the same time, if men is this burden, not burden on us, it's this obligation that we have to be protected. Because they're always saying that we don't protect the women. So no, I'm saying like they say the same women that say they don't need men also say that they're unprotected.
Yeah.
So do you see that how there's a contradiction there?
I got it. Yeah, I understand. I don't apply to we, us, they, them. I'm not. That's not me. You understand? I have like let's put you this way, right? I don't want to be married, right? And then like I pass like someone with my wife, and my wife is like, "You did what for her? No way." You know what I'm saying? Like, as an example, and I don't want to be laying passed out in the street and have my sister have to come and collect my body and be like, "Why'd this happen to my brother?" Like, so I don't apply to that. I don't jump up. I don't jump up and just throw bows for. And I really don't even like talking to. I don't like talking to strange people, like strange men. I don't like talking to, and I don't like talking to strange women either. So it's, you can figure that shit out, whatever the hell that means. You know what I'm saying to you? I just say I believe in don't talk to strange people, bro. People that don't, and strange to me is anyone that doesn't fit.
I don't see how you can have a community with that mentality, but I hear you. But
I don't even care about the community.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Could I put in? I want to put in my input as like a single woman nearing 40. So I don't feel like I need a man because I am happy with my peace, right? So if there's a man who comes into my life who brings me peace, who doesn't disrupt my peace, who adds to my life and doesn't take away from it, I'm game. But I'm not, I don't need a man just to have one around, you know what I mean? And as far as the protection thing goes, I have never thought I needed a man to protect me. It is what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't need to hear any more women talk about not being protected since everyone agrees that they don't need a man.
That was me. I'm not speaking on behalf of all women. I gave my perspective on it, right? Because
Trey, what woman hurt you? Trey, what woman hurt you?
No, when he says
no woman's hurt me. I'm just.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
it has to be cause you are young. What woman actually hurt you?
I think
I've never had.
What woman turned you down?
Karma, that's not.
I've never had an issue with.
You don't answer that.
No, I mean, but this is a common question. Like, I've never had an interest in women. I was raised in a more traditional situation, and then I'm heavy on scripture, stuff like that, and I see us going in a direction that's further and further away. So I just have these questions of like,
what is traditional? So you're speaking of like a nuclear family, like tradition?
Nuclear family, female.
So then how are you going to ask the question on what is a man supposed to do? If you're raised in a traditional religious lifestyle, how are you on a panel asking what is a man to contribute? You're not to lead. You're not to provide. You're not to protect. You're not. Why do you need us to answer those questions?
Because my point is, you can't. If a woman doesn't want your protection and doesn't need you, then you can't like protect somebody who says.
When have we ever got on here and said that we don't need it?
I mean, I've heard a couple people so far say they want a man, don't need one. And then I hear that all the time outside of this town.
Do you know what that means? That means that although you want one, which first of all, you shouldn't want a woman who needs you. That means she's using you. You should want a woman who wants you. That means that she could do it on her own. She's financially stable. She has a head on her shoulders. She's not an idiot. She can raise kids. She can keep your house clean. She can do it on her own, but she wants you. Therefore, every day she's actively working to pursue you. A woman who needs you is not the woman that you want.
I think if you're a competent man and you're a problem
that sounds
solver,
like a bill. That sounds like a bill. That sounds like a bill.
masculinity.
He mentioned,
Like if you're in your masculine role and you're with a female and you're
I can tell that it's really not a religious standhold that you're coming from, because coming from a religious household, 4 brothers and a very good father, I've never heard him ask that he wants a woman that needs him. That's called a gold digger. That's called a lazy woman. That's called somebody that does not want to do anything. That's who needs you. You shouldn't need anybody but God.
Well, the new church isn't the same traditional church that I grew up.
Sure.
To be honest,
now we're gonna pivot. We're gonna move the goalposts.
No, but I'm saying, like you said, you grew up in a Christian household,
heal,
so I'm telling
right?
you that
Just
don't
heal.
necessarily mean.
Just heal so you can be exactly who God told you to be, and not looking for the woman to tell you who you should be, because we can only tell you what we can be.
I was just curious, y'all's thoughts on how. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
If
Please help him.
Some insight.
You don't have to be rude.
Number one, you're not going to win this argument because you're not looking at it from the standpoint that they're coming from. What you're trying to say is based off of the things that they've been saying, you're questioning whether or not the role of a man is really wanted or needed in a woman. Right. And I don't think they're trying to contradict that. Respectfully, I don't think they're trying to contradict that. But
they're not.
So I'll just leave it at that. Hopefully you can just take this advice. Trust me. Just
Can I ask you a question?
It's good engagement though. It's a lesson to be learned, and maybe he can get it later on. Sometimes women.
I'll let Patricia get in real quick, y'all. We some gentlemen here. We can let Patricia get in there.
I just want to ask a question though. Are there any men who are raising daughters on the panel?
Yes.
Okay, great. I just want to know. Do you actively tell your daughter that she needs to grow up to need a man?
No, I do not.
Do you actually want your daughter to have the skills to be able to survive on her own in case?
I want that for all my children. Yes.
Yeah. See, because here's the problem that I have. We talk about the nuclear family, and then when women come on panels and we have these discussions, women who were actually raised by their fathers and mothers. So, right, my daddy ain't never raised me to need a man. As a matter of fact, he was very specific in his thought process, and it was, I'm going to make sure that my daughters can take care of themselves, provide for themselves, because he thought my generation of men was watered down. But the point was, it was not to need one, but to want one, because then you get one that is beneficial to you, that you are both, like we call it a power couple. That's how my mom and my dad were. It wasn't that she needed my dad. It was literally that she wanted him. And so this notion that when men make these comments and they don't act like they raise women, and if you tell me that you're out here raising these girls to be like, yo, I don't want you to get educated. I don't want you to get out there and find a good job. I want you to find a man with a good job.
Trey, don't take it. Don't take it.
That's what you're saying.
But she just added
don't take it. I know, but don't take it. Don't take it. Trust me. Trust me. Don't take it.
I'm telling you the difference between needing and wanting, and that's what Papa was explaining. A woman that needs a man is someone who's not providing for themselves. That's someone who wants that man to provide for them and take care of them. That's it.
Okay, so Trey, let me give you an example.
Hold on, minority. Hold on.
Okay.
You keep saying you disagree, and everyone is giving it to you in different perspectives and different explanations. So what it sounds like you want is to be needed, right?
Yes.
By all means, find the brokest hoe you can find. Put her in your car and take her home.
She don't have to be broke to need a man.
That's it.
Like, she doesn't need to be broke though.
That's it. That's it. And then tell her to raise productive kids. Tell her that when you fall off, that she figure out how to hold down the household even though she needed you. She didn't want you. She needed you. Even though she has no form of success and can't prove that, and make sure that she's somebody that's actually worthy of having in your home while you provide, protect, lead, and do all of that. You sound ridiculous. And that's why I said, whoever hurt you, I hope you heal. Because it's stressing me out.
So the problem right now that you're having, Trey, the problem that you're running. Okay, I'm gonna just give you an example. Okay, I had a situation right with someone who I was talking to, and to make a long story short, she told me her problem. Right, I felt like I had solved that problem, or that I hadn't done what she said. I thought I wasn't actually exhibiting that problem, right? But she felt that I was exuding that, correct? So my initial response was to justify what I had done and say, I did this, I did that, right? But the issue was not so much that I hadn't done it, but that she didn't feel that, right? And so if this person is someone that I wanted to be with, I had to have the reality check with myself that if she didn't feel it, then somehow, some way, no matter what I did, I didn't portray in a way where she could grasp it. So
why is that your conclusion? If you did what you're supposed to do, then why are you accommodating her emotional whims?
Because when you're in a relationship, it's just not about how you think, it's about how you both feel.
So you shouldn't have to tiptoe around a woman's emotions.
But that's the problem. That's not tiptoeing. That's not tiptoeing. No, it's not. There's nothing nice. There's nothing.
No, not you. No,
I'm just saying.
Anything rude, did I?
He didn't say anything rude.
Why would it be tiptoeing to make sure that your spouse, who you daily contribute to effort in, that never ends? Every day you have to work for that relationship. There's never going to be a day that you can wake up and do nothing. If you're expressing yourself to them and they're expressing themselves to you and you're not able to get through to them, why would that be called tiptoeing to ensure that you adjust the way that you're comprehending it so that you're on a medium ground of understanding?
Because
How is that tiptoeing?
I think part of being a good woman is being able to regulate your emotions. And not having them.
You on your own on this one.
I think I'm a head on out.
Yeah,
How you get that
pause, but how you get the little thing? Yeah, I need to figure this out.
That's too much to ask.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be as blunt as I possibly can.
Good, because I
heard him. I heard him.
I didn't say anything rude,
I'm
by
gonna
the
be
way.
as blunt as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very blunt with you, right? My guy, Trey, how old are you again?
I'm 37.
You gonna be forever motherfucking
You're
lonely.
older
You gonna
than
be
me?
one of them Negroes.
Oh my God.
You gonna be one of them niggas. You gonna be one of them niggas going to the sex store, buying the little fake little pussies just so you can get your rocks off. If not, you gonna have a whole motherfucking bunch of goddamn baby oil and lotion because your mindset is no woman. I don't care if she's submissive, a gold digger, or anything else. Whatever deal with a fuck boy like you. You are a fuck boy.
Fruit in the chat.
I'm putting it as bluntly as I possibly can to withhold of TikTok guidelines. Because what I really want to say to you will actually get my page goddamn banned.
I think y'all all having a real conversation.
The fact that you feel that a man, if we are in a relationship, a man, just as that woman is supposed to be aware of that man's feelings and emotions, it is vice versa. Missing everything.
But I think what you're missing though is
No, you're missing every damn thing, my guy. You are missing everything.
Okay, well, the point that I think you may want to consider is that there's never been a time where it's easier to get women. They're super loose these days.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
For you to tell me, no, because she told me that I'm going to be lonely.
No way. No way. To get a good woman, listen, to get a good woman,
nobody's waiting to marry
nowadays, it's like, yo, you're literally pushing a camel through the eye of a needle to get a good woman.
No, you said to get. No, you said to get a good detail.
Hold up. So if it's that easy, hold on. If it's that easy, put your wife on the camera.
My wife.
I asked
If
that we
women are
keep
that
Q
easy,
away
why
from
your
this
wife on the
conversation.
If
Block
women were that
Q
easy, why
right
would I
now,
get a wife?
Con.
Oh,
Before
okay.
she clips this, please
Okay.
block Q.
Okay.
But then
If she
that
comes
means
in
I'm
this,
not a.
you're
I'm
not
thinking.
even talking. But
I'm not
you're
a
not
bad.
even talking about. Hold on. This is the
I'm not
guy
a
who
bad
grew
looking
up in.
guy,
This is the
and
guy
I
who
have a
grew up in
great
a
job.
Christian household. Do y'all hear? This is the Christian values
No,
that you're
he
talking
didn't.
about. Because you're not saying that you need a woman in a relationship. You are only talking about the physical part. You got to make that shit make sense.
Oh no! I'm just responding to you saying I'll be lonely, and then how am I going to be lonely when it's not that hard to find someone? It's just I want to find quality.
Sex
Hey,
is not.
hey,
Sex
Tone.
is still lonely, sir.
Maybe he's tall and got
Tone,
ass.
you see my comment,
For
Tone?
most, but for most men, sex only lasts a couple minutes. So I'm confused.
I mean, but then there's
May I
another
jump
girl.
in?
I mean, it's not the problem. The problem is
Fafa, I'm gonna drop
quantity
down
is
and come
quality.
back on my backup page. I'll be right back,
Oh
Fafa.
man.
Oh no.
Don't let her up. Don't let her up.
No.
You on mute,
Don't let her
Papa.
up.
You on mute,
Why?
Papa.
Like, do women not want to be ladylike anymore?
Papa,
Like,
you're
what's
on
going on
mute.
there?
You're on mute,
Trey.
Papa.
gotta go.
Papa, you're on mute. You're on mute, Papa.
Like, ladylike.
Con,
You know,
God is
de-escalate
working.
fantasy.
Con, I'm trying to save him. How much it costs to get him dropped? I'm trying to
You
save
are
him.
talking. You were talking.
I'm trying to save him.
Why did y'all give up the box? Oh my God.
I'm about to drop right back down.
You are talking to a successfully married Black woman, and you are sitting up here telling us that we're wanting to be liked. Do you think that's a struggle for successful women?
Wanting to be liked. What do you mean? That's not. What do you mean
We're
wanting to be
so
liked?
easy. We're just everywhere. We're such a hot commodity, yet you have no wife.
I don't. If the women there aren't good options, then I mean, just because I can have sex doesn't mean I want to get married.
Sound like that's what it is.
I'm confused.
Yeah, it sounds like you're not the option.
Before y'all go off, I just asked that I make this comment just for other men who know what I'm talking about. He ain't coming to our island. Let him go to that other island. Let him get that boat.
I got this.
The boat.
I got this.
He need the boat.
You gotta burn her account. I ain't
But just from listening, I think y'all having two different conversations. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
I mean,
help him.
opposite of the new stuff that was said, I think the way you're saying it, like I get how it is for single men in this world today is a little different. But I think the way you're saying it, because you feel like that they came at you a little bit wrong, is you're saying it. I'm being fair for everybody. I'm talking about how he's perceiving it. Is you guys are having a different conversation. Just me. And that's all I'm talking about. I'm not saying anybody's wrong or what have you. I'm just saying that there was a different conversation being had. Just me listening. Just
yeah.
me.
All right, Ari, I think that's what you just did.
Am I lying,
Because Ari, you did a good job of. No, both of y'all do a great job of. Like, I'm very blunt with what I say, and I try not to be rude about it. But I'm not really good at because sometimes you have to talk to people. Excuse for lack of better words.
You got to say
if you
that
don't talk to women, if you don't talk to women like children, they'll get upset with you and get emotional.
Whoa.
No, hold on.
Bro.
I think he means
there's no way. There's no way. This guy's trolling.
I think he means with
And
prayer.
that's why you shouldn't have tried to save him. You're talking to a man
So
can't even communicate or comprehend communication.
So I think he means with care.
Hey, I'm special needs when it comes to emotional intelligence.
Trey, just I can hear it. What? Just listen. I'm a man. You guys gotta
Minority
understand.
2.0.
So I get where you're coming from. I think when you translate in your head, it has to come out. It has to come out a little bit more as to have a conversation and for understanding, rather than to have a directive. And when you
So I need
when you
a
say it,
translator with emotional intelligence like you do, because I don't have any emotional intelligence, honestly.
well, you gotta translate it like you were talking to your mother, right? Like, would you talk to you wouldn't talk to your mom that way, right? So
my mom told me if I have anything to say about black women, shut up. So I'm accustomed
Well,
to. I don't know
evidently
how
you
to
ain't listen to your mama because you still talking.
No,
That's
because
what we
I'm a grown
doing.
man. I'm not. I
Dude,
mean, I think
you
that.
no, you're not. Listen, you're not a man.
all right, I'm gonna let
Because
y'all.
a real
A
man
black woman, right?
understands a
Right?
black woman. A real man
But how
is
can
not
you judge?
going to spew the shit that is coming out your motherfucking mouth.
But man,
You are
with
a
a
little
real.
boy. Your
But,
problem is that you are too motherfucking weak as a goddamn man to handle a strong black woman.
but
That is
ma'am,
what your
how,
problem is. Ain't no man
ma'am?
on my motherfucking ass. The man that went out the motherfucking door with me. That's why I came
Well,
back on my backup page. That's why everybody
Look at the
reacted how the fuck they
pretty
reacted.
girl.
well, just because you're
You're
talking like
not a
that, I don't
fucking
want to be
man.
like.
And
I
like
don't
I
feel like
said
being crass
before,
and.
you will forever be
Well,
pussyless
Don't say
well, I
because
that.
you
was.
are
Don't
the
say that.
pussy in the relationship.
Don't
Yeah,
say
So
that.
I'm
fuck
not accustomed to
yourself.
women who talk like this,
No.
honestly.
You got to say that
So
there's
yeah,
a bunch of other more acrimonious things going on in our society. I mean, like if like you could,
Like black women are literally under a fucking attack.
yeah.
And we are under attack not only by white men, but black men with the ideology and who think like you.
I
And you
got
what you're
are
you.
missing
on
is that I'm
this
trying to
panel.
help. I'm literally trying to
God
help.
damn it, there you go. I knew it. I knew it.
I am trying
I'll
I
to
be back
just
help,
on my
asked.
honestly.
blagger
I
page.
just.
I'm coming
I
back.
just.
What
I
the
just
hell?
asked that.
Help!
Hold on, before she does it,
Help!
just
Help!
I'm just asking.
Help!
Help.
I'm
Help!
just
Who?
asking
We
that
told
when y'all
you to get a
send,
rope who needs you. Why do we
when
need
y'all
your
send that nuke,
help?
I mean, there's a
when
lot
y'all
of
send
broke
that nuke,
hoes.
ladies, excuse me,
No, absolutely not.
ladies, when y'all send that nuke, I ask
Did
that you
you
do
drop
not target
Kamala?
this island. This island is safe. Make sure you go over this island, all right? Over this island. This island, leave this
Hey, I'm
island
gonna follow
alone.
you out. I got a tea time, but y'all have a good one. God bless.
All right, man. Be safe.
Hey,
Appreciate it.
After
Be
agreeing
safe.
with him.
area.
Hey,
After agreeing with him.
I didn't agree with
Aria,
anybody. What I said
Aria,
was I understood.
we got a space for you
I
on this
appreciate
island. Don't even trip.
your
I've been
translator
there.
services.
No, because
Aria,
look, hey, to be
we got a
honest,
space
I've
for you on
been
this
there
island.
before,
Touch me on
right?
this one.
Let him get it off. What was you saying?
No, I just said I didn't agree with them. I said I've been there before in that mental space. Like I was raised by my mom, so I'm a little bit different. I do know how to talk to women. I think like so anytime a man talks to a woman, we have to translate a lot of things, especially because
What kind of woman?
when you got a loud mouth or like you just want to like say it, not a woman, I'm talking about from a man's perspective.
What kind
If
of
the
woman?
man's got a
What
loud
kind
mouth
of
and he
woman?
just wants to
So
say
are
what
you
he
trying
wants
to
to
say it's
say.
only black women? You hear him saying what kind of woman, what kind of woman, what kind
that's
of
what I'm
woman?
saying. So
Go
when
with
he
a
got
white
to that
woman.
part,
And when you end up at your graveyard too soon, we don't want to hear nothing. Go with
Yeah,
her.
but most of white women usually just take your money. But white men take your life.
well,
I was back, man.
I was trying to say, but y'all have a good one.
We're gonna be here
All
for
right,
a minute.
peace.
Come back after you're
All right,
not.
peace.
Man.
Word.
Black women know how to
Listen,
play golf.
we
Oh
actually
Lord.
want you on the other side. We do. We would actually prefer you to prefer you to make kids with the other side. Yeah.
What's the
We
other
don't need
side?
any more FBs in the world. Go ahead on the other side.
What's the other
That way you
side?
can, well, you kept saying, what kind of woman? What kind of woman?
Philippines.
And you said white women. I didn't say white women.
Philippines. There you go.
Anything outside of us.
No, but I'm saying I think we do have this cultural thing where our women are not to be talked to a certain type of way. They're to be talked to with an extra abundance of respect and care and tact.
Okay.
Because
Ladies,
they will go off on you if you say the wrong thing or they think you said the wrong thing.
ladies, I ask that you allow me to talk to the gentleman. Hold on, please, just one second, please. Okay,
Sure.
Trey,
What's up?
I am telling you right now, you are missing it. Okay, now how you take that is how you take that. But you're talking and everybody is disagreeing with your logic right now, right? That doesn't mean that you're wrong, right? Even though you're wrong. But that doesn't mean that you're wrong just because we're disagreeing with you. But if everybody is disagreeing with you, if you're not taking the time to hear what they're saying and trying to understand why you're missing it, then you're just being combative. You're not trying to learn.
Well, I thought I was responding to each point that you made, or was I not?
Well, just
because I disagree doesn't mean that the conversation should be over, right? Or should it? I don't know.
No, the problem is because you're regurgitating the same things over and over and over, even though we're trying to answer the things. And so now what's happening is now folks don't even think that you even care to understand because it's been laid out multiple times in multiple different ways, different analogies, different people. Men have told you, women have told you, and you still are stuck on the path that you've been stuck on.
I don't think that I've been repeating the same thing. I think y'all have been repeating the same thing because we started out with me talking about we started talking about what do you need a man, and then we talked about the men need to protect, and then we talked about the Christians' homes, and then now we're talking about something different. So I'm not repeating the same thing. It's just like a progression of conversation.
So Trey, here's what you're missing, okay? And tell me if you don't understand what I'm saying.
I don't think you saying from a black mama.
What you're missing.
So y'all not going to address the black women disrespect. We're just going to keep talking to this bum like he's somebody.
Because
I'll get somebody up here that'll eat you up, spit you out, eat you up, spit you out, eat you up, spit you out. And they can tell you. And they can tell you that I don't talk to them like that. You know why? Because they're a real black man. That's why. Not a little boy.
Man, do you think a real black man would allow a woman to define what a man is?
Ask the man who came up here and said, "What is a man supposed to do?" You idiot.
Except you sound crazy right now. Like it's like blurry or something like that.
Steppa, you're muffled.
Yeah. All right, Trey. The issue is that you are telling you're airing your grievances.
Oh
right?
no, not here. It said I'm just trying to ask some logical questions.
You're not listening.
I'm not really be airing my grievances.
You're responding before I finish my sentences.
Okay. All right. I'll disregard.
Part of what I'm saying.
Okay, I get you.
And part of what I'm saying. Right. Part of what I'm saying, sometimes you gotta code switch. If I'm saying grievances and it's not a grievance, sometimes you gotta say, okay, maybe it's not a grievance, but you're airing out your thoughts. You're airing out what you're saying, correct?
So I don't want them to feel attacked. Because when I say you say I'm airing out my grievances, it makes it seem like I'm attacking them.
Are you attacking me?
Are you attacking me? I get what you're saying. I just want to be careful with the wording because I don't want to make it.
You want me to tiptoe around how I talk to you?
Oh yes. My fault. Go ahead, please. My fault.
Can I have a conversation with Trey? Trey, the first thing you did wrong, you talk to women like they children, bro.
No. Yeah, I did say that.
You sound weak, bro. You sound weak.
How? Because if I know that I can trigger an emotional outburst if I'm too direct, so I talk to them the same way I would talk to a child to avoid it.
A woman like that, bro, I would put your ass in check, bro. Respect women, bro. Like, this shit you saying up here is dumb, bro. On some real shit.
It's weird how we're the ones that actually raise children. So the notion that you think that if you talk to a woman like she's a child, you aren't going to trigger something is part of the problem.
You've already tried.
Okay, so, and this is not in defense of Trey. No defense of Trey.
Minority, you've already tried. We got to let the other people go.
Okay, well, fine.
The other man tried. Let other perspectives actually give it to him blood raw because it's bull crap. Give it to him blood raw because it's bull crap.
So Trey,
I appreciate your effort, Minority.
Trey, other people.
Of course. You want two men who try to stroke your ego. You can kick rocks.
I'm just trying to be courteous. That's all. I don't know. I guess that's a lost art. Okay.
Trey,
Mr. BK, Step, 50, somebody
Trey, do you have a daughter, Trey? Do you have a daughter, Trey?
No, I don't have any children.
Just say you have a daughter. You don't allow a man to talk to your daughter like a dog?
Like a dog? No, of course not.
You
But
compare this to children.
Basically what you just said by talking to a woman below, mean, bro. Come on.
All right. The reason I said that is because when you talk to children, you have to be cautious of
What
their
the?
feelings a lot more. Like when I talk to a man, I don't care about his feelings. I'm talking to
Don't
him
women do
like
the same to
direct.
men too?
I know I don't talk to men. If you have to worry about with emotions,
I believe he's a
No.
white boy. I believe he's a
No,
white boy.
Jake, he's black. No, he's black.
Is mama black
Black
too?
with a mindset.
Mom, yeah, both
Black
my
with a mindset
And
like
then
Respectfully,
you
that.
said that your mom told you about black women, but the
yeah,
other
my
races
mom told
don't
me.
do that.
Man,
You
listen,
sat up
bro.
here for
respectfully, y'all gonna
35
push
minutes.
him
Hold
further into
on,
that hole.
minority. Okay,
You're
I
gonna
don't
push him further.
care. I don't
Hey, my
care.
fine.
I don't care. I'm not asking for him to be on our side. I actually said go on the other side so we don't produce any more people like you. You
I
sat
think
up
that
here
would
for
actually be
35
good to
minutes and
produce.
disrespected black women and everything that we stand for, and you want somebody to coddle you. You're a grown man. You're older than us. You can kick
Okay.
rocks.
I just asked a couple logical questions. I didn't mean to trigger an emotional outburst or anything. But this goes back to the point. If I'd spoken more like if I talk to children, then maybe I wouldn't be so upset.
Boy,
Okay.
if you don't shut your ass up,
You see,
you
that's
ain't
the
finna
problem. Trey, that's
How
the
you
problem.
how you
shut your
how
ass
you
It,
gotta
up.
That's
it
the
talk?
problem.
literally doesn't matter how you say what you said. It was disrespectful. I don't care
How
if your
you
I beg
tone
to
is
differ.
polite. I don't care if you're yelling. What you stated was literally disrespectful, period and point blank.
But I think that if y'all talk to me with a little bit more respect, it would come off a lot different too. So I think a
Boy,
lot of
You
times,
told
shut
your
your
mother
ass
to
up.
her
Look, I'm
face.
sick of
So
your
You
man?
ass.
kind,
told
Look,
so
look
kind,
here,
so
I don't
man.
know
kind.
what
I
the
didn't
hell
give him the
wrong with you.
utmost respect. I didn't even tell him that I could prove to him that I will get a black man who stands on black business and they'll never have that type of demeanor out of a black woman. Did I not give him 30 minutes of respect? Just yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yep.
Yes, yes,
So
Yep.
so you
get your
think?
soft.
Tell
I
your
mean,
mama, tell your mother that you are going to speak to her in a child-like tone, right? So that she doesn't get offended. Tell her that, and then come back and tell us her
He acting
response.
like
no,
if his daddy did his
actually,
mama
no, I
like
didn't
this.
tell her
He acting
that.
like if his daddy did his mama like
Man,
this.
No, I'll
I
tell you
want
what.
you to
I'll
prove
tell you
that
what I
you're a
told my
black
mom.
boy on some real, bro.
Man,
You
well, I
ain't.
told my.
Now
Wait,
hold your
what?
break. Hold your break for a man. Let a man
Oh,
talk,
what's
bro.
up?
Because let me explain something, to you man. I don't think you black, bro. To be real with you, you know what I'm saying. And all utmost respect, bro. When you speak to a woman, man, when you really talk to a real woman, bro, just be a man. It's hard to be a man when you ain't one, right? Correct.
It's hard to be a
Women
man when you're
understand
ain't
it.
I would imagine it would be hard to be a man when you're not a man.
Hold on, man. See, you overstepping me. I'm talking to you as
I
a
thought
man,
you asked
so
the
I know
question. I
that.
didn't realize it was rhetorical.
That's
My bad.
well. You gotta let me get finished first.
You asked the
You ever
question,
ask?
sir.
You gotta let me get finished first, bro. I'm not through talking. I don't care when I ask the question.
Okay, my
When a
bad.
man speak, let him speak.
All right,
See,
go
that's the
ahead.
difference between see the difference between a man and a boy.
Go ahead. Speak, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I like the way you call me sir. Keep doing it. Now, as I
Okay.
was saying just a minute ago, man, quit cutting me off, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you talk.
All right.
I let my children talk when I get done.
Uh-oh, you breaking up, bro.
Right?
You breaking up,
Yeah, I'm
50.
driving down. I'm rolling down the road.
Okay.
Oh, he in the bad spot. Who else wanted that? We gonna come back. Oh, he in a bad spot. Was it who else wanted to ask him? Was it Patricia? I'm sorry. I thought somebody else.
Mr. BK have not got to speak to him either.
Oh yeah, Mr. BK, go ahead. Trey said he was 37. He might be away from the phone as well. But Trey said he was 37 though.
Yeah,
He
I'm
Almost
38.
37.
papa. Almost a papa. And ain't
Yeah,
found no love.
when you say I haven't found love, it's just that what would right now if I'm married, it would make I don't want to share what I have, honestly.
Let
I
me
think
ask you a
like
question, Trey. Trey, let me
if I
ask you a
got married,
question.
What's up?
Trey, I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
What do you look for in a woman?
I like a woman that's more like a debutante type. And my mom and my sister both went to like debutante training, and I don't like them to curse. I like them to be very ladylike, non-combative. They like them to know how to de-escalate.
You ain't heard me curse one time and you're still disrespectful. Keep going.
I mean, not you, but I'm not even talking. I'm just talking
No,
about what
you're
I'm
just
interested in.
dreaming, but keep going.
I'm just telling you what I'm interested in. I like women to have their natural hair. I like them to be fit. And I'd like her to have a good relationship with her father too. And also, I would like if she's not bad with money. Like I don't want her to be wasteful and into like things that are what's the word, like extravagant, unnecessary things, stuff like that. That's what I look for. I don't like her. You know what I mean? I don't want to want the next Birkin bag or need the next. You know what I'm saying? Just always wanting more and luxurious stuff instead of trying to save for our future.
Come on now.
Go get you a puppy.
So, Trey,
What's up?
you ever heard the terminology "a lady in the streets"?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Wow.
about. I don't need her to be a freak. I'm not pressed over that. I'll teach her
Ew.
everything she needs to know.
Boo.
Do I want a woman that somebody else taught a bunch of stuff? Do I want a woman to teach me all the tricks the last man taught her? No, I'm not really pressed on that.
Yeah. He weak. Yeah, he weak.
So does
Listen,
it keep getting
he
worse the
weak.
more he talks? Though, does it keep getting worse?
Yes, it keeps getting worse.
It's not
Yes,
getting
it
better.
does. He weak.
I like a
He
nice
is
proper lady. I
weak.
guess that makes me weak. I want a
No,
girl to
you
be
are
accurate.
weak.
Let me ask
You
you.
are a weak man.
Let me ask him.
Because what?
Do you
Said
feel you
something.
have low self-esteem?
I have a high self-esteem. Otherwise, why would I get on this panel and
You know how I know you don't have a high
audience?
self-esteem, Trey? Because a
Go ahead.
man with a high self-esteem is not going to be worrying in their mind if the last man taught this woman how to deep throat a piece of meat.
So if a man doesn't care about a girl's past, that means he's weak.
Trey.
I've never said anything
It
about the
should be
past.
irrelevant. I want to say it should be irrelevant, but like,
What are you
Trey.
gonna stop her in the middle of the action and say, "Wait a minute, where did you learn
Who
that
taught you
at?"
how to do it? Exactly.
Well, I was.
Yeah, that's why I don't really date women that are too old because they've been taught.
You're almost 40 years old, and you want her to lay down and just.
Trey.
Ladies, because y'all jumping on Trey. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh wow, these men.
Oh no, I just want to ask him a question because he said
What the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck?
Y'all don't even ride for us like this. I'm talking about you guys.
That's not true. That is not true.
Literally, all I
That
said
is
is
not
They're
true.
one of y'all men, but big
Minority, you need to be the
That is not
last
true.
came up here grilling this
Yeah,
nigga.
now y'all about no, that's not. First off,
You
I am
trying to
not
do
sitting here
soft
side.
parenting with his ass, Minority.
The
You
problem
being
is,
And they
nobody
the same.
agrees.
No,
To be fair,
I think you're
nobody
older than
agrees with me
him.
at
y'all
all.
want to battle. Y'all want to battle.
Are you not older than him? You
Why
can't
do I act
soft
like they
parent
agree
him.
with me? Nobody's agreed with me.
I'm not trying to. Okay, y'all got it.
if
Because
there's anybody that agrees with Trey, could
You
you put
said
a
that
one in
last
the
time.
chat?
This is not
Just so
one.
Yeah,
you know.
It's not one
let's do
person
that.
who agrees.
Let's
We need
see.
some
Let's
help.
Let's get
see.
on y'all for
Maybe
even
me and
hearing me and listening
me and
and not
Kamala
being
are wrong.
aggressive. That's crazy.
Everyone who totally understand aggressive, you haven't seen nothing.
I think you don't.
Everyone who
Sometimes
hangs
you're.
with Khan's right.
Would you
Khan's
consider
right.
yourself calm right
Khan's
now?
right. Do you know how much I've taken from you?
I mean,
Khan is
I've
right.
been very
Khan
calm
is
this whole time, and I haven't called you out your name, and I haven't been
I just wanted
disrespectful.
to
I just
ask
told you
Trey
what I look
a
for in a
question
woman,
because
and you take offense.
Trey, you said your sister and your mother come from like that debutante era.
I mean, they aren't. We didn't come up rich, but they went through. You know how they have
Yeah,
like
but I'm
debutante
saying
training
like
for the
her, none
sororities
of
and
her
stuff
friends were you weren't attracted to any of her friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you like those type of women, when you know what I'm saying, oh sis, you know what I mean.
I guess all of her friends are married now.
Before they were married, I'm just saying. Never mind. If
But
there was
yeah, I
anybody
did
that
have a
could
crush
help
on some of her.
Trey,
I did have a crush on some of her friends. Right, that is my type, and I met more like women like that in college But at that point, I wasn't ready for marriage because I wasn't even into my career like that to be able to, provide for the type of woman I'm looking for.
But you don't think that a woman would have understood that and say, yo, I see you growing. I see you doing your thug things. I'm going to be down with you. I want you to grow. You didn't have an encounter like that when you were in college?
Minority, you're in the comments saying you actually want to see some change from a 40-year-old man. 40!
Think this gonna be more. Well, change how? Like I'm just we're sharing our thoughts. I'm not trying to change you. You're not
See,
trying to change
the problem I'm having right now is I don't agree with shit that he's saying. I don't agree with shit he's saying. I've told him multiple times he's wrong. But at this point, I'm wondering, is this entertainment or what's going on right now? That's really what I'm wondering right now. Because the nigga obviously doesn't get it. He obviously doesn't get it. So sitting here and throwing... No, respectfully, I didn't even get to finish my line of questioning with you. But
okay, go ahead. My bad.
You don't want to go down that road with me.
My bad. You're right. Go ahead, Ken.
So all I'm trying to get to, and when I say I want to see some change, I was hoping that at some point in time in this conversation, we could have said something to you that will actually get you to open your mind. Obviously, it's not happening because you're being combative against everybody right now. Everybody, even the people who are like, I literally put in the comments and I'm getting called out for putting in the comments. I actually want to see some change. I actually want to see you get some understanding from what's going on and to see why we think you have errors in your ways. I'm not going to sit up here and just try to break you down like that. And I'm not saying that's what everybody else is trying to do. I am not saying that's what everybody's trying to do, but I'm pretty sure that's how he feels right now. I am pretty sure right now he's sitting here and he just feel like all y'all trying to do is tear me down and all he's doing is just being stubborn as fuck.
No, that man don't care.
I just want to hear y'all answer these questions. That's all. Because it seemed like there was a contradiction.
How could you revert it to somebody breaking you down when you have said the most ridiculous stuff and you haven't got it in return? No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I'm talking to the counselor.
I'll be quiet. That's cool.
You got about one more with me.
Breaking him down while he bashes black women.
How did I bash
We
black
have
women?
yet to say anything about black men.
What did I say that bash black women? Could you remind me? Because that's what I'm saying. A lot of times I say it comes off like I'm bashing it. What did I say negative about black women?
You accused us of being aggressive.
No, I said that
you said that you had to talk to us like children in order for us to understand.
You need to listen to this. Trey, you need to stop responding and you got to listen to this. This is what you're missing.
I mean, you asked what you said that was disrespectful, and I'm just telling you. You said that you accused us of being aggressive. You said you like ladylike women, and so there you go. Again, you said that you have to speak to us in a childlike tone in order for us to understand you. If that's not disrespectful, I don't know what else to tell you. Men complain about that all the time with women. They don't like women that talk to them like they're children. Yet you turn around and say that's how you have to speak to women.
Not women, black women.
Yeah, black women. I'm sorry. So that's an issue.
So how you talk to a white woman?
Right. And the problem, Trey, is because I know let me not insinuate. The issue that I'm trying to point out to you right now, and that's why I'm trying to give you my story, is that sometimes you feel the need to justify and not to listen, take it back, and see what you can get from it. You've been very combative this whole entire time. And as you've been combative, you've been disrespecting them, but you don't think you're disrespecting them because you think you're just asking questions. But the questions come off in a disrespectful manner. And that's what you're missing. That's half your problem right there.
Let's get to the part about them being ladies in the street, but a freak in the bed.
Yes.
Who muted Miss? Who muted her?
That's the part he came up for. Oh my God.
Go ahead, Larry.
Oh, that was Republican.
I'm serious. I'm dead ass. Like that's the only thing that screwed me up. The rest of it, your opinion. But now I'm trying to figure out how is that not ladylike for a woman who presents herself very mature and does everything she's supposed to do on the outside. But when she comes home to you, she turns into an animal, and you say, "No, I'm not. I'm good on that."
Yeah. So right about that.
It's not that. It's just I don't want to
Trey,
have an extensive
Trey, before you
background. That's all.
respond, Trey,
Go ahead.
I just want to know, what do you think about what I just told you? What did you get from that?
Man, let him answer he don't get it. He don't get it.
The part about two things you said. One, the disrespectful. The things I said that were interpreted as being disrespectful, and the other thing is the freak in the sheets and that part too. So
I
which
didn't
one
say
are you
anything
talking
about the
about?
freak in the sheets. I didn't say anything about the
Okay.
freak in the sheets.
So I think I came off as disrespectful, and I think I need to do a better job of thinking about emotion. Because one thing my mom always told me is not about what you made. People don't remember what you said, but they remember how you made them feel.
Did you
So
not
I
call
think
us hoes? Did you miss
no,
that
I
part
didn't
where you
call you
literally
hoes.
said we all loose? Yeah. You said we all
I
loose
never
and you
said.
could
I
get
never
it for
literally
free.
said
Yes, you
y'all are
did.
loose.
Oh, you
I
literally
literally
said
said
that.
y'all are loose.
Yeah, you
Not
said you could
you.
get it for free. You did.
No,
Dude
but
don't
y'all
even
said I
know
was
what the fuck
lonely.
he
So I'm like,
said.
how am I lonely when there's all these women who are
You said
willing?
we're all
What?
loose.
No, that ain't
That
what
doesn't
you
mean
said,
y'all are
yo. That is
individually
not
You're
what
loose. And
responding, and you
that
see
is
what I'm
not
saying?
what you said.
You keep responding to them about this stuff. And what they're doing is they're pointing out what you said that made them feel disrespected.
okay, I see. I didn't mean to make y'all think I was calling y'all hoes. I don't know y'all enough. I don't know y'all to call y'all hoes.
I don't
If that's
care,
how it came
sir.
off, that's not what I meant. Well, I'm still gonna let you know that that's not what I meant. That's not how I meant it. That's how it came off. I would never I don't know y'all to call y'all hoes. Why would I come up here to call y'all some hoes? I'm just saying, if you think
You're
I'm lonely,
justifying. You're justifying again.
no, I'm not justifying. I'm clarifying that I'm not calling them hoes. You want me to just leave it there? I'll leave it there.
I want to know why you keep telling us what your mama told you. Why would you
Because
keep saying that? Because that's giving weird vibes. Like what your
no,
mama told you.
because it
Mama said,
applies here. Because it's
Mama,
not about what I said. It's
my
about how
mama
I made
said,
you feel.
No,
Like
But
it's
my
not. I
mama
didn't
told
say
me.
mama
But my
always
mama
say,
told me.
Mama said,
like Forrest Gump.
no, that's, oh, that is, but I was thinking about the water. My mama said,
yeah.
and you had all these eligible women that fit.
That's
Right? So
funny.
you had all these eligible women that fit what you looking for in college, and you didn't start dating because you
I mean,
weren't ready
of
for
course,
marriage. You know what dating is?
You
I
better make
dated,
sure
but at
you
that
like
point,
women.
of
Because
course, I
Damn,
dated. No, I
Fafa.
can't.
them women didn't want you, because that's what I'm getting them vibes right now.
I mean, of course, I dated. I've always had girlfriends. I always had people I was dating.
I wasn't ready
But
for marriage. I mean,
no, but because I was focused on my career then because
Miss
I was
K,
working at.
I think Fafa said it. Make sure he even like women.
You may
Fafa,
not even like us.
I was thinking it, but I ain't want to say it.
You
it's
might not even like us.
confused as hell.
Because I like classy women, that means I don't like women in
you
general.
don't think there's
I
no
don't think that's fair at
classy
all.
black women though?
Of course, there's classy black women.
You're
Of course, there are.
justifying.
Yes, there are
Okay.
classy black women.
You think
You're
they're more
justifying.
Let's
classy black?
answer Larry's question, because that's a good question. If you like us, let's answer Larry's question since you like us.
Why didn't I find somebody in college?
Oh man.
At
Larry,
that
try
point,
again, buddy. Larry, try
Not
again.
my question. My question is that why would you not like a woman who you declare classy, right? She's respectable. She's somebody you can take home to mama. She has a good career. She has a good head on her shoulders, but she also likes to be catering to you sexually in a way that you should enjoy.
Right. I wasn't ready. I guess I was at that time.
You wasn't.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, you gonna fuck me all the way up. You gonna fuck me all the way up.
You wasn't ready for what? The question?
You
or
wasn't
you wasn't
ready.
for the response that she was gonna cater to everything you wanted.
Nah, bro. This man trolling, bro.
No, I ain't
He
no
gotta be
trolling.
trolling.
Like, no,
He
at
gotta
that
be
point,
trolling.
Wait, hold on.
at
What
that point
Trey?
in college,
What? I can't
serious.
even ask this. What weren't you ready for? I can't even.
at
He
that
gave us
point,
a
my
Kevin
focus.
Hart response. I wasn't ready. How the fuck?
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, but
I've never heard
when
a
you
dude
think
say
about
he
it,
wasn't ready.
it makes a lot of sense. When I came out of college, I was working in like Geek Squad and making like $40K a year, and I
Does
wanted
that
to make.
if she's already willing to cater to your every needs and you making 40,000,
Brother, even in the mean, what you say?
doesn't that say she likes you?
But I had to move from city to city, chasing job to job to get where I'm at now.
Brother, even in the mean, what you stay for that 3 days?
Real woman
3 days?
follow my boy. I'm telling you now, you got to understand what a woman is, man. Well,
No, but I'm saying,
you got a woman.
I guess maybe
heart.
I didn't. Maybe I wanted to play the field. Then I guess you're right. Maybe I'm being.
What is that?
Not,
what is the field?
You were a player back
then. Want to be a player?
Is that what you
no,
were saying?
Yeah, that ain't what the field mean. That ain't what the field.
You ain't got that player.
That ain't the field.
Is,
I'm just gonna say, you ain't got that player.
Run this backwards to a corn thing, is that what you said?
That field is kind of wide open, boy. You playing on both ends of the goalposts.
I mean, if that's what you want to say. I mean, it doesn't affect me that a woman.
I'm not calling you nothing. I'm trying to. Okay, let me stop that.
Wait, it doesn't affect you?
I'm saying if a woman tells me
no, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
Then that don't like bother me. I'm not going to get upset because somebody I don't know tries to give me their own definition of what a man is. When
I respect that. I respect that. I'm gonna tone down on that.
That's on you. But you show what no player now. I'm gonna be real with you on that.
I mean, you can say I wasn't a player, but I'm a decent looking dude. I worked out all the time.
That don't make you a player.
It don't make me a player. It just means I had women. I didn't do well with them. I got some DV charges on me because they were lying. Right.
What the fuck?
This is crazy.
That's what I was waiting on right there. See, that's how I know.
Crazy story.
Mommy didn't teach you nothing about that?
He said, Mama ain't tell you that.
I did. I worded that.
You hit the right spot. You feel it? It's like a female though. When you digging her real good, she'll start giving you some. I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong way on that.
I'm still trying to figure out what was you not ready for. Tell me that part. What was you not ready for? You said you wasn't ready.
Now let's talk about them DV charges.
That too. I need to know that too.
But we need to know because
I definitely need to know what you're not ready for. I'm completely confused when you said I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready for what?
Well, am I gonna lie? The girl I had, I don't know what she had going on. I think I was dating around. I didn't want to be in a long-term relationship. I was scared of commitment. I guess you could say that. And I also was making more money than I'd ever made, so I wanted to have fun. And I wanted to move to a different city with no strings attached. So that's why I didn't get married in college.
This has nothing to do with marriage, brother. We
Not
were
at
talking
all.
about the whole fact of you saying that you did not want a woman who you consider a freak in the bed. Not a freak outside, a freak for you.
Yeah, I don't mean that. Yeah, I like a freak, but not too much. I don't want like a ho-ho to wipe down. But I'll have.
Why is she a ho-ho?
You said you don't want her to know what to do in the bed because you're gonna wonder what man taught her that.
Oh no, I just don't need that. I don't want a girl who knows all these tricks. I can teach her whatever she needs to know. I like a girl
How the fuck you gonna teach her? You're not even ready.
I know what I'm like.
Calm down.
He fucking me up, man. Fafa, y'all can have this one. I'm straight.
He's not 18, Con. He's not 18.
He ain't acting like that. That's what he ain't acting like that.
Yeah, he must have lost a virginity when he was like 31.
Yeah,
that would be the only thing I can say.
I was a junior in high school. That was probably
heck no.
Too young.
Then there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell.
Yeah.
That's you gonna meet a 40-year-old woman who don't know how to please you.
Wait, hold on. One question. You've never been like in a long-term relationship, even if it was in high school?
Oh, yeah. I've been in several.
Like, what was the longest? What was the longest? 4 years, 5 years?
Probably like 7 years.
And at no point did you think to yourself, hold on, in that 7 years, at no point did you think to yourself, like, man, I should marry this woman. Like she not even in like the 3.5 year mark. At no point in that 7 years, you never thought about marrying that woman, and she never brought it up to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I was only in that relationship due to convenience.
See, it sounds like
convenience of what? Convenience of what?
I was studying, and then she was nice, and I didn't see it going long term, but we had a good time together. So we just, hung out until she was done.
But what was she convenient for?
Okay. Just companionship.
Just companion. You could have got a dog for that, bro.
I mean, you know what else I mean. I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be.
Why did the
He
seven?
ain't like
I
that,
have a
y'all.
question. Why
Yeah, I
did
ain't
the
trying to be
seven?
crude.
Why
You know what I
did
mean? I
the
can say,
7-year
I can say like,
relationship end?
you may be
He
nasty with
ain't
what we did. Like, why would I do like put her business out like that? I don't
he ain't
usually
like
talk
that,
about my
Nigga,
y'all.
you
business like
wasted
nasty
her
like that.
motherfucking time for 7 motherfucking years. What the fuck? Listen, you are what we call a bitch ass nigga. Like, serious, you wasted her time for 7 fucking years, dude. What the
Well,
fuck are we doing? 7
That's
years,
that
you wasted
safety
her
coming out. There you
time.
go.
Miss K, I'm gonna use your box real quick, okay?
You motherfucking wasted her time, you peon ass dude, for 7 motherfucking years. And you
I
just
didn't
said
tell
that
you
she
wrong.
was for motherfucking convenience, nigga? What convenience? The fact that no other motherfucking female would give your motherfucking soft ass the time of a motherfucking day? That's what the convenience was, and she was maybe the only one that did, nigga? Or
Nah,
maybe, or
I
maybe
was
it
cheating
was the
too.
fact that maybe she was probably just helping your dumb ass through school because you ain't got a brain to think for yourself. Or maybe the fact of the matter is that, nigga, you know that your goddamn dick game is that motherfucking weak that you want a bitch that don't know shit.
That don't
Because you
sound like
really
Now,
ain't that
me.
nigga.
now she done hit on somewhere.
That,
Now, goddamn it.
yeah, that would sound like
Now
me.
she done probably hit on somewhere. You want a motherfucker who don't know no better.
Uh huh.
No better. I don't know what that means.
That nigga know how to
Meaning
tell
that
But
you.
you
boy,
know just as much
she
about
likes you
you.
enough to say, you know what, that dick ain't hitting on shit, but I like you.
I like you. You got a good personality.
You got a
You got
good personality.
you
I
got
like
titties
you.
like
That
little
dick ain't
girls,
worth
man.
shit. That shit is
I
trash. You can
mean,
throw that shit
Did
across the
she
gate
cheat on
somewhere.
you? Did she cheat on you? Tell the truth. She cheated on you.
She's going to cheat on you with
She
somebody
cheated
that's
on you.
going
Tell
to
the truth.
beat her head into a
I think,
headboard. Trust
I
me.
She
think,
cheated
I,
on you with the
She's
nigga
gonna cheat on
that
you.
decided to choke her and slut her motherfucking ass out
You
because you
better know
couldn't
it.
do it.
You better
yeah,
know
we
it.
That's
cheated.
what it was, dude. Tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
I mean, we low key kind
She
of, I
said
guess,
that head
cheated
was
on each other.
trash, that
I
dick
guess.
was trash.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I ask him what woman hurt him? And he
I,
said nobody. And I knew from the
No,
way
I'm not
that you're
hurt by it. I
talking,
don't want to be.
that
I'm
girl
better.
cheated on you because you was not hitting that corner. You could have hit that G spot, my dude.
Yeah, she went
you
back to
couldn't
her
hit the
man
A
that I took
spot.
her
Fuck
from.
the G spot. You, yeah,
Shay,
pussy.
you
She
ain't
went
got
back to her
if
man
you
after.
serious, if this is really you and this is like if you not
He's
trolling
still
or
trying
whatever
to
the
figure
case
out if
is,
this is real.
Yeah,
7 years. It was probably
I
about
think
like
I'm
5
there's a
trying to
years.
white
still
boy,
figure out if
man.
this shit is real, man.
There's a white boy.
This
I don't
gotta
know
be a
what to
white
say.
boy.
There's a white boy.
This
Oh, he
gotta
ain't
be a
telling me
white boy.
that. That's a white boy.
I got a
Camera,
white boy.
Ain't no,
camera
it ain't
on, bro.
no
Cam up.
nigga and
Cam
and
up
ain't
right now.
no
Because if you
nigga in
talk
the
all that
history
junk
of
about
nigga them
black
talk
women
like
and
this.
you're white, Cam up right now.
That's a white
No
Cam
boy.
up.
nigga in the history of
Turn
niggerdom
your
has
camera
ever said no
on.
shit you said.
But all that shit he's saying,
Step, I'm
what
gonna bring
got
you
me is
right
that
back.
he calling them Coco, and that he gonna teach them what
That's
to
what I
do
got. That's
to
what I got
him.
messed up at. I'm gonna teach a female,
Yeah,
but
I
I ain't too
mean, I'm
bad.
trying to figure this shit. Oh man, now my boy Trey.
I
But
I
I
I
ain't
just
just
I,
want
think
him
You
to
never.
explain.
Hold
Hey
on.
Trey,
I
so
think y'all
explain.
sizing him up to
So Trey,
a bigger
Trey,
man than what
explain
he
something
really
to me.
is.
So
So hold up. You never had trash head
Hey
and
Trey,
told her
Trey.
not to
Hold
do it
up,
like
Trey.
that and do it
Hold
different,
up, Trey.
and
Hold
then
up, Trey.
she did
Hold
it
up, Trey.
better, and then you like good job, and then you
Trey.
coached her through it because she
Trey.
didn't. You never got
I know
trash head and
I
told
ain't
her to
never
do it
asked
better.
no girl
I
who gave
don't
me some
I
God
don't think y'all
3000
understand.
who taught you that. Bitch, I don't give
Yeah,
a fuck who
yeah.
taught you that. Thank you
And
I'm
and
see,
not
that's
gonna
where I
thank
ask
you
was
her
for
trying
your
to
All
get
of
at,
y'all
goddamn
talking to
services.
a dude
That's where
like
I was
that.
trying to get.
He is
That's where I
not
was trying to get at
Calm
you,
down,
Trey.
y'all. We
Like,
can't beat up on
disrespect.
Trey. If we're trying to get some
Yeah,
insight on Trey, we can't beat up on him, guys.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't get no
I just
insight on
want him
this
to.
shit,
Hey,
He
conscious.
think he a
somebody
goof.
There ain't no
already
insight to get on
That
this.
shit is
somebody already
I
terrible.
did a
just
Trey
want him
over
to
with
go
What
this.
you got?
all the way back, son. I just want him to go all
This
the
is
way back.
this is fuck foolery,
That he
man.
called women. He called women ho, but then said, "I gotta
I
teach
gotta teach
them
them.
what I
That don't
want them to do to me." I'm
that
like,
don't make no sense.
how you gonna make a woman?
How you gonna teach a woman what to do sexually?
Well, you better go to the church.
And then now I got to come behind your dumb ass.
And then let that woman do her part. You shouldn't be teaching her, nigga.
I'm not
And
saying
now
I
I
can
gotta
tell
come
her
behind
what
your
to
dumb
do.
ass and
I
unteach
mean,
them
I
all
ain't
that
gonna.
bullshit you taught them. Cause
I've
I'm
had
like, bitch,
girls.
I don't know who taught you that shit. That shit's stupid.
This nigga
I
hooking
mean,
up
just
these
you
girls.
never have a girl and ask her what she like, and then learn from that. Like her tell her you what she like, and then react to it and get better.
Maybe you need to take.
Y'all talking
Maybe you
to
need
y'all
to take
talking
my
to this
name,
man
and
like
then
this
I'll
man
take
a
your name.
dude. This
But
man is
really,
not
you,
one of us
but
like
really,
that,
Figure
bro.
this shit out for us.
the
I'm
first
not
time when you,
not
the
one
first
of you.
time when you
Meaning
hit
what?
them,
Pimp now. You know,
He not one of
Meaning
us
what?
like that, bro.
Meaning what?
You
Meaning what? I
you
mean,
just
I'm
not
not one of you in certain ways.
you built it like respectfully. You just not you built different, bro. Like and I'm saying this as
hey,
respect as I
Trey,
can. You
I
built
ain't
Yeah, I
different.
had
don't
my
say that
chance
as
to talk to
disrespect. 'Cause I
you.
think we
You
are
not
built
the
I ain't
same.
different.
had my chance to
Yeah,
talk
we
to
are
you,
built
Trey.
different. That's for sure.
Understand this, Trey. I ain't had my chance to talk to you, but next time you get some coochie, try to knock the bottom out that motherfucker, please. Knock
Or
that motherfucker
something.
out like you want to hit that bitch the second time. Because if you don't knock the bottom out like you want to hit it the second time, it won't be no second time.
I
Like you
mean,
over here
pinch
making love,
ass or
y'all
something,
acting
Trey.
like
you over here
y'all
making
acting
love
like
to
coochie is
motherfuckers.
not
You
that
gotta stop
attainable.
that shit.
Yo, this
Coochie
girl
must
wrote a
not
book
be that
about me.
man for
Actually,
you, nigga. Coochie must
this
not
girl
be
wrote a
entertaining
tell-all
for
book.
you.
No, this girl wrote a book, and then she put on one of the chat that she talked about my dick game. I don't even want to talk crash, but y'all got me talking crash. So, like, and she gave me raving reviews. Like, it's not that difficult to get women. It's not that difficult to satisfy them either. It's just like if
Is this
your
supposed to be
validation comes
real?
through that, then if
Nah.
your validation comes through women, then I guess we're built different, like you said.
Tony, this is Comedy Central right now. We just here for the goddamn entertainment.
Yeah, likewise. I'm enjoying the
now, hey man,
conversation
this
too.
better. Hey, he's better than the White House
If you enjoying
correspondent
this,
dinner the other day.
if you enjoying this,
I'm
it's
telling
crazy,
this shit
bro.
way better than the White House correspondent. He better than
Oh, for real,
Hey,
yeah.
we finally getting our roast right now because
Get out of
they
me,
didn't
boy.
get a roast the other day.
But y'all roasting me on things that like I don't even see how you think this is funny.
You bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You
got
running
us
into
all
this
in the
like
motherfucking
you was really I'm off
twisted
that
right
nigga.
fucking now.
He a troll, bro. Because if he really was quote unquote up here trying to seek answers, this nigga wouldn't be saying all this bullshit.
You know, I'm not
I
really trying to seek answers. I'm
this
just trying
nigga
to see
is
what.
nah, bro. Because you just not nigga. You either not built like us, nigga,
I'm
or
not built
you
like
just
y'all.
okay. So then why the fuck
I
you
want to know
you?
why you asking questions. If
Respectfully,
she
but
just a
we
little
got
bit
different
too
backgrounds.
freaky. How the fuck does that make you question her if she just a little bit too freaky? Nigga, that is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like.
Tony, I'm trying to.
I'm
I'm not understanding
You
nothing this
telling
nigga
me
saying.
that I can lay back and rest while you put your work in? Motherfucker, I'm cool with it.
I mean, I'm not.
And he talking about hell no. He talking about, hey Tony, he talking about he not ready.
No, I'm
not
talking about
ready.
in college. I wasn't ready for a long-term relationship. So what are y'all talking about? Y'all talking about for a hoe or for a wife? Yeah, I would like a hoe to be able to be like that. But when I look for somebody I might actually try to take seriously, no, I don't need her to be a freak. That's not like a criteria.
Why the fuck is he putting something that's called pleasure to you with a girl who loves you as a hoe?
As a hoe. Man, see, this is why we don't.
Why the fuck is you equating that as a hoe?
Because I mean, I'm talking about I don't want to have a crazy background of learning how to do all these things. And she's going to be my wife. I don't want to pass people.
So you're gonna
who see
make
my
her
wife
tell
as-
you you're gonna make her tell you each dude that taught her each trick? Like this is crazy.
Hey,
Watch this though. He said he taught women shit. So the women that you taught shit, are they hoes?
He gonna
Yeah, some of them work for sure. Some of them will definitely help.
But you told them you taught them to
deprogram these women that he come across. Y'all hearing this
If
shit,
you
right?
had to turn them out, they wasn't hoes. You just had inexperienced bitches and didn't know what you was doing. That's it.
And it looks like you're still inexperienced.
I've had.
They look like they still didn't get no experience.
Hey, listen, understand this. If a woman don't want to be
freakish,
and also if a woman don't want to be freaky with you, that's something on your part, homie.
But men program them to be freakish, but you coming in here talking about you gonna deprogram them. Shit. Nigga, is you crazy?
Nah, I'm not saying that
Hey,
at
I'm
all.
gonna tell
crazy.
y'all, that nigga ain't eating no coochie. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Now I'm wondering if they was loose or was you just small. All of this is just not adding up anymore.
Like I can't tell you how many women I've been with. Some were, they were all good. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like,
You cared to put your hand up, put 4 of your fingers down, and that's how many you been with.
I mean, if you say so.
Respectfully,
You talking about last
you
year? That's
are
something I've been with, or my whole life? Y'all make it seem
you
like
are,
it's that
you
difficult
are
to get women. Women are not that.
you are an inexperienced wannabe nice guy, bro. Like I'm gonna
you
keep it a
say
buck with you.
that.
Nice guy?
No, bro.
I know nice
He's a
guys. You ain't a
wannabe.
nice guy.
I said
You ain't a nice guy.
he's a wannabe. I said he's a wannabe nice guy.
You just said,
You literally said.
first of all,
You're not a nice
you
guy.
wrote it wrong.
Hey man, you know who he remind me of? That old, hey, he remind me of that old doofus ass motherfucker on there called Chosen.
How he a nice
He
guy,
sound just
goddamn
like
minority,
Chosen,
when y'all
motherfucking
spent
ass.
over an hour
Chosen
calling him
who?
an asshole?
Y'all know that nigga around here, you think he all this and that. Chosen. That's who he remind me of. That old pussy
Chosen
ass.
who?
Oh man, we ain't gonna speak on people thing.
Chosen who?
Is he talking about
I
the
think
teacher
you
Go,
guy?
pimping. Don't do
Yeah.
it. Don't do it, pimping.
Chosen
Y'all gonna
and
start to
like
see
the
more men
old
like
rig
me. That's for
chosen?
sure.
Yeah, that's
Let's
what
stop
I'm
speaking on
about, man.
folks
He
if they
sound
ain't
like
on the
that
panel.
motherfucker.
Why would you call him that?
I'm just saying, he sound like him. That's why I say he sound like
Calm
just because
down.
nigga ain't got nothing and shit, that don't mean shit.
Calm down.
You sound like
Let's
somebody
speak
already
about
meet.
folks who ain't on the panel.
Crazy.
We don't want to
Oh,
do
I
that.
gotta
Well,
tell
that's
you,
my
I
friend.
speak about
That's
every
my
motherfucker.
friend.
I don't give a fuck.
I knew she was
That's
gonna say
my
that.
friend.
She ain't gonna let you
Tone
talk about her
knows.
friend. She ain't
That's
gonna let
my
you talk about her
friend.
friend
Well,
like
go
that.
ahead,
That's why she
go
responded
ahead
like that.
and be with your friend then.
All I can say, Trey, I don't know, Trey, I don't know if this is even a thing, but you like the coochie antichrist. Like you
The coochie what?
like the real coochie antichrist.
Oh,
Antichrist.
I haven't gotten that before. That's funny.
For real.
The coochie antichrist. What does that even mean?
That means you anti-coochie.
Coochie dry up.
I mean, you can. I don't know. I think maybe we just have different types of girls that we're interested in.
Y'all
Like,
stop goddamn. Y'all tell that
maybe
motherfucker
the
the truth
women
and
that
tell
are
him
my
he'll
type.
make the coochie dry up. Tell him.
We're
Don't
totally
lie.
different.
It been
Hey,
dry since he
respectfully,
started talking. A
but
dry ass
respectfully,
pad every time
I'm talking about every coochie on this
he's in the
panel.
room.
Every coochie on this
Every
panel done
time
clapped
he in
up.
the room,
you said on this
This is the
panel.
good thing about
Moxie
hiding behind an
in the
Every
avatar.
coochie
living
on
You can
this
room.
switch
panel
up,
clapped
Trey.
up,
Nobody
boy.
on this
You
panel.
can switch up, Trey. This is the good thing behind an
No,
avatar. You can switch up. You
I,
showed your face.
And you done got the perspective of 5 different men. We ain't even talking no more. These are men talking to you.
For real.
I mean, a woman can't tell me what a man is. Respectfully.
What woman?
Oh my
But wait, hold
God.
on. Women want men, so
No
why can't
woman
they
trying
tell
to
you what a man is?
Hey,
Though they want men, right?
But what
no
woman?
woman trying to
What
tell you
woman
what the
tried to
fuck a
do
man
that though?
was.
A woman
Like
can't
no
tell you what a
woman,
man is.
no
However, she
woman
can
on
tell
this
you.
panel, no woman on this panel tried to tell you what a man
Literally
was.
didn't.
She
Not
can't.
one
She
time.
can't tell
What
you
the
what a
women?
man
Hold on,
is.
Tony, real quick.
But they
What
could
the
damn sure tell you
women on this?
what they
Hold
want
on, real
from a
quick.
man.
That
Hold on, real
part.
quick. What the
I
women
don't
on
know about
this
that either.
panel did was try to tell you what we provide to a man. What we did is tell you what a man provides to us. You too motherfucking slow and dense to catch that shit. Cause you ain't no motherfucking man.
Well, I mean, respectfully, you're not a lady the way you're talking.
Here we go.
Nothing. You
Here we
didn't go
go.
home police me because bitch, I'm older than you.
But
Number
that
one,
doesn't mean you're supposed.
let's
You're
get that
saying
motherfucking
Lady.
like you're cussing like a
let me
sailor.
check you real quick. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I pay the cost to be the boss so I can run
That's
my
what I'm
mouth and
saying.
cuss
That's
how
not.
the fuck I want to.
That's what I'm saying.
But with
We
my
got different. You're right.
husband,
We're built different. I'm
with
not
my
built like.
husband, I am submissive when need to be. But with bitch made ass niggas, I'm from the motherfucking streets.
Yeah, I couldn't allow my woman to speak to no man like this.
But
Honestly.
And
hold
you
on.
are a bitch made ass nigga.
I
Allow.
hear you,
Did you
but my
say
woman.
allow?
He
He
did.
did
He
say
said
allow.
allow. It
Said a
gets
lot.
worse.
Definitely said aloud.
The most
He definitely said
Yeah,
That's
aloud.
where
yeah,
mouth,
you
it
fucked
gets
yeah.
up
worse.
at, homie.
If she spoke like
See,
that, then
I
she
see
wouldn't
what
be
it
in my
is.
room anymore.
I see what it is. You want your women to ask for permission and shit. I'm
Uh,
gonna tell you, homeboy. If you looking for that out of a black woman, you ain't gonna get it. You might as well take your ass like Thailand,
He don't want
Philippines,
a
some shit
woman. He
like that.
want a slave.
I mean, I guess
Go to
that's sad and
Philippines. I'll
unfortunate,
in
but I
Philippines.
guess I guess that's sad and unfortunate, but I guess a black man like me has to play the
But
cards
you're
the way we're dealt.
37. The real question is, are you actually looking for a wife?
I'm not looking for one. Nah, I'm looking to double my income. I want to focus on that.
Well, just work for the rest of your life, man, and leave coochie alone, man.
Time the fuck out. If you looking to double your income, homeboy, you gotta be hitting some coochie the right way.
Hold on. You know what's funny though?
Hitting them the right way. A woman not gonna
No,
go
he
in
talking
with
about
you on some
himself. He
income.
talking about himself.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, like come on.
I might have it.
himself.
How important are looks to you?
Wow,
I might have somebody who
they're very
just
important. She don't have to be a 10, but she got to be at least like a 6 to 8.
6 to 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, the way you talking, she could look like a -1.
I'm just saying, like, if you don't really want her to be experienced, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, why would it count how she looks?
Exactly.
If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, you're saying
Ugly girls got good coochie too now.
They got the best. It's been marinated. Ain't nobody touching it. Right?
I wouldn't
I'm talking about the little gorilla frog looking ones, boy. Them 3 o'clock a.m. ones that you can only bring over the house at 3 a.m. Boy, they get stupid.
So you think that's how real men supposed to like respect?
No, I'm just saying like you don't. No, I'm just saying like if you don't really want a woman with a high body count, like so why would her looks matter? It seems like you want a humble woman, bro.
It's not what real men are saying. It's what the fuck you saying up here. Hey, respectfully, you should never even worry about a woman's body count. That's your first mistake right there. When you worried about a woman's body count, you are insecure yourself. That should never be. That should never be a fucking factor because that woman gonna tell you something that's gonna hurt your fucking feelings and go put you in the motherfuckers, and then it's gonna be over from there. You worried about the wrong motherfucking thing because if that bitch ain't worried about you, you shouldn't be worried about her.
You wouldn't even know until you're married. Can I go, please? Can I go, please?
Asking that woman all these fucking questions.
Can I go, please? Until you're married, everything is fair game. And once you learn that, you will operate in life a lot better. Do not come into the picture trying to figure out who was before you. There's a reason they're no longer there, okay? Once you marry her, that's where you expect loyalty. Everything up until that point is fair game. You gotta grow up.
If you give that message to these young women, you're doing them a disservice because men who are high value, have high quality, they don't want women that's ran through. And there's women that are out there.
That's what you got out of my conversation?
Hold on, let me ask you one question.
Care about their body count. Some women don't worry about your body count. They're not going to be able to pull a guy.
Are you running? Hold on.
No,
but I got a question.
One real quick
men of
question.
standards don't want women that are ran through.
When did you hear me say she's sleeping with them?
Great. How would you know a woman's body count? Let's say a woman lives in Atlanta. She has 100 body count. She moves to Minneapolis. She has 0.
She back
how
at
would
one.
you know? Like so that like they're saying that's irrelevant.
I mean,
you got to be the baddest motherfucker.
Minnesota, I'm at 1.
Chosen, come up, Chosen.
Like he running in some itty bitty.
We gonna get the married men on the panel. We got pimp and married. Well, it's a little light right now, but so far we got pimp.
That's it.
I ain't married, but I've been with mine for 9 years, so it count for something, goddammit.
I can't imagine.
This is weird behavior with you're weird.
You know what's weird? You know what's weird? What's weird is I'm a black man with standards. And a lot of people
So wait a minute, you feel that none of these other black men on this panel don't have standards?
They just said they don't care about body count. They don't care about body count.
But you just said out of your mouth that you allow your woman.
Hey, this nigga. Hey,
listen,
this nigga is a troll.
Yeah.
This nigga is a troll. I don't know. Dead homies, this nigga is a troll.
This is
when you are in a relationship,
we got standards and
I need you to really listen, Trey. Trey, I need you to listen.
This nigga ain't listening.
Just listen.
This nigga like this. This nigga like to get beat.
You are in a relationship, your partner is not somebody who you own. Your partner in a relationship is your companion. You guys are team. You are a team together. You build each other up. You pray for each other.
Stop. Listen, if y'all have not seen this yet, this man is very narcissistic. I'm talking about very. He is gaslighting. He is actually enjoying this shit, and you just not getting it.
He's
enjoying this shit.
Oh my God!
I need Chosen to come up. I need Chosen to come up. Chosen, can you please come up to this panel?
That nigga sitting on the phone in some boxes, touching himself, talking about.
Right, this nigga is getting off like that. That's what I'm saying.
Getting off now. Hold on. Hey, Paul.
That's you, bro. You really up it. Like, you like this shit, bro. You like the attention to be on you. You like everybody talking shit. Nah, bro.
It's like narcissistic. This is like some bondage shit for him.
Yeah, no, this nigga, he go
This nigga squeezing his nipples and shit. This shit crazy.
I'm talking about
Hey, don't project your homosexual fantasies over here.
Nah, bro.
I got none of that going on.
I ain't gonna
make it weird as hell.
For a second, I really was like trying to figure out if this nigga was like serious or not. But now that I know this shit.
Do you see a request?
It's
only has 17 followers.
I'm being dead serious.
Because Minority, if he truly was serious, the first thing you would have truly said is that I want to deal with a woman who's a virgin.
I know. Can y'all hold on real quick?
She don't need to be a virgin.
Can y'all hold on real quick?
Right. You don't like freaks. You don't want to be
Can
alone.
y'all hold on real quick?
One sec.
You can drop me, Papa.
Who said that?
Miss K, can I use your bot? Who said that?
I was saying you can drop me. Drop me. Go ahead. Right here, Patricia.
Okay,
Patricia.
You see Chosen request, kind, because it's not coming up on my side.
It ain't coming up on mine either.
Hey, yo, real quick, if y'all want to add me and pull me up at any time, it's only my second day doing TikTok spaces, and I do enjoy these conversations. Just all let me, you know what I'm saying? Send me a message.
I'm telling y'all, this nigga is a whole troll. I don't know why y'all playing with this.
He done now. He done got off.
He
done got off. Now he done. He ready to go to sleep.
I feel like I'm talking to you. To y'all from 2030.
How much you gotta drop this nigga?
It's still in the
I don't really
like,
do that. You know what?
You ain't gotta drop him, man. The nigga is done, man. The nigga is done, man. He done got off.
We
done
been talking about this nigga. Yeah, I'm saying we done talked to this nigga for an hour on this bullshit. This nigga
made him a
shit,
whole
bro.
dollar with the bullshit.
I've been enjoying this conversation.
That shit weird, bro.
That's gonna be the first.
You're not even gonna apologize for disrespecting the black women that you spoke of.
I already did apologize. I told you I didn't mean to come off that way. I really did not mean.
This
the words
nigga
that
is
you said,
trolling.
I didn't say, but I did not mean to come off as disrespectful.
And he really pissing me off
said,
because there's real black men on here really talk about real shit, and this nigga taking up all our motherfucking time and intelligence talking about his motherfucking bullshit, bro.
Hey,
like,
if you want me to go, I'll go.
At this point, I'm probably about to crash out because really, like, I can't stand niggas like you.
You want me to go? I just want to have a respect.
Niggas like you. I really can't stand niggas because if you was really like, nah, nigga, I'm not even offering that. You a fuckboy, bro. I ain't gonna. You really come up in the black spaces and you really come up here and try to blow our shit up, bro, because you want everybody to talk about you, nigga. Take your narcissist ass over somewhere else, nigga, to some white people, nigga, go get thrashed on by them, nigga. Stop coming over here and interrupting people who actually got motherfucking sense, actually got money, actually got motherfucking position, actually know how to handle women, nigga, and go get your shit off somewhere else.
Let Mother say something.
Okay.
I want to hear what Mother got to say.
Please, mother. I've been waiting.
I mean, hold on now. Are we having a respectful conversation?
You should have been respectful.
Hey, this like the bull ring at football practice now, homeboy.
No,
we
hold
finna
up,
take
y'all.
turns
Hold
on
up.
round robin. This a round robin.
Y'all to me. I have a different perspective, and that's okay.
Mover. The mover want to say something. Mover want to say something. Go ahead,
Hey,
Mom.
bring it, bro.
Are y'all
What's
still
good?
trying to talk to him?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's
Get
the
this
question.
nigga some jumper cable. Let's send him on his motherfucking way. God damn.
All right, y'all. Peace, y'all. Thanks for having me.
No, little bitch, don't run now.
Oh,
Do y'all want me to stay and go?
No, yeah, no. No. I was raised by my daddy, bitch.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you. Don't run.
I mean, your daddy to let you talk
Hey,
like
you
that?
little
That's
dick
crazy.
in the booty ass bitch, I'm talking. Hold on.
Here it goes.
You sitting up here, you want to disrespect everybody. You want to disrespect everybody while you're beating bitches, but I think you just need to get beat the fuck up. You like children. You like children. Everything you described is a man who likes children. You want someone who is a virgin. You want someone inexperienced because you don't have a dick.
I never said that.
Yeah, that's what
Never
you
said I
said.
like
I've
the
heard
virgin.
you. I've
No, I
listened to
didn't.
you the whole time.
Did I say I like the virgin, or did I say I like a woman that don't have a high body count like you do?
In the comments. Shut up, bitch.
Hey, get rid of this nigga.
Hey,
Get rid of this nigga, bro.
Like someone inexperienced because you don't.
I'm sure quality men are just fine.
Actually, bro, on everything I love.
He not disrespecting shit. I couldn't give a fuck about a bitch nigga to save my life. You are trash, nigga. No woman would ever want you. And that's why you sit here and you date women who don't know anything. That's why you want someone who is childlike. You want to talk to them like a child because you want a child. You sick, perverted ass bitch.
I'm talking to you like a child.
That's what you are. No, you don't. You're not talking to me. You're not talking to me at all, bitch.
No, I am talking to you. You're having an emotional outburst.
I'm not having an emotional outburst. You couldn't bring emotion out of me to save your bitch ass life.
Boo, come here.
This is how you act normally? That's crazy.
Bitch. You're a pussy punk bitch. That's what you are. That's
okay, you're a classy lady.
Yeah, and I am. And every man I've ever been with will tell you that. But my daddy raised me so bitch I can talk to a bitch.
Sus, look who rooting you on.
All right, now on the count of three, we go.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I talk to bitches. Hold on, Tony. I talk to bitches like this, and you're a bitch, nigga. You will never be anything other.
Oh, good Lord, not mother.
She talked to females like this.
That doesn't bother me.
Can I finish it for her?
People that don't have class speak to me.
Can I finish it for her?
You like me who have shit to lose.
This what he wants.
Can I finish it for her?
They better run a train on your ass.
Be careful.
This is what he wants, That's what I'm saying.
What is it? 10 minutes?
Hey man,
this what he wants, bro.
That's okay, sister. That was worth 10 minutes, sister.
I'm starting to agree with Minority because every time he say he go, he stay for just a little bit more. He's a pain freak at this point. He doing this shit for shit.
Yeah. No, and you go. Somebody said
I just want to say one thing, guys. Let me just finish it. Please. Let me just finish this for her real quick.
That's what I want to see.
Keep him on mute, somebody, please. Keep him on mute.
No coochie.
Because I need him to hear everything that I'm about to say.
Please be nice.
So Trey, I ain't gonna be nice, but I'll be TikTok friendly. Trey, all I want you to do right now is just go to your nearest sex store. Betty, you ain't even got to do that because you are probably already got it on hand. Just pull out that dildo that you like to fuck yourself in the ass with and just slap yourself straight across the face with it. Matter of fact, put some dents in your cheek on each side with it, okay? Then once you do that, I want you to just swallow it down your throat. But remember, breathe through your mouth. Breathe through your mouth, Trey. Because at this point in time, baby, all you have done is given us bitch boy,
ammo,
fuck boy, and dick in the booty ass nigga talking.
Hey, I got a question. Is this like normal way that y'all talk to each other, and where y'all at?
And you seen that?
I made that nigga disappear. I'm sorry.
Be careful.
I'm sorry. He had to disappear because y'all keep going in on him. Views
that's
dropping.
What he want, bro.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
We ain't gonna keep letting the views drop. He crashing out on him.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. It's like this nigga, he like this shit, bro. It's all about him. And then if he can take some folks out or get some people fucked up over that shit, man, fuck a nigga like that, bro. I really can't stand niggas like that. Like at first,
I never
really
hear Minority talk like that. Minority said, "What on the who? On the what, homies?"
On the
everybody.
Minority said on the unalived ones.
Man, y'all getting the business
good on this stage. I can't crash out on this one.
I was gonna tell his ass, go to your nearest room close the door, and when you close it, after you close it, all I see here is boom, nigga. For real. Take yourself the fuck out.
All I see is boom, nigga.
I had to think about that shit because close the door, I would have heard it. When he closed the door, I heard boom. Think about it, boom.
Nah, but last shit they said somebody else the other day. Man, I forgot what he. That shit was funny as hell when he said it then, and it's funny now.
Yeah, Teen said that shit. That shit had me laughing, man.
Oh, okay, it was Teen. I know somebody said that shit. Oh man, shit.
And it's pussy ass niggas in the comments now. Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck. Oh my God. That shit crazy.
Who are you talking about?
It's
HBK?
But that's it, though,
HBK and his
Manon.
feelings.
It's not really.
That
It's
ain't
not
HBK.
really.
That's him.
It's not really crazy because there's motherfuckers out there like that, bro. I mean, we just got a taste of this shit right now, right? So just imagine, though, man, women are going through this shit, man.
Okay, that's a good leeway into it. How many of these men do you think are around? Democrats, Republicans. Does it even matter what political persuasion they are? How many?
100 million, quadrillion, billion, Sicilian, Bakillion. That's how many of y'all out there. And I'm sick of it.
I ain't on that train.
Yeah, but you ain't a candidate.
But I'm seriously though. Like,
I want to make a joke, but I'm so tight right now, boy. I can't even do it. I'm hurting.
Too many. Very soft. Very
okay, it's 10 men in the room. How many of them you think are?
Imagine you get into it and you like, oh, I'm gonna call my, and then something like that pull up. Like,
nigga, you was on this motherfucker pounding simping. Talking about you fellas gotta quit simping. The whole time your ass was on this bitch was simping.
Hold on, time out. You not talking like that when you was up here, homie. Don't jump in the comment section and be a goddamn keyboard warrior. Don't do that shit, nah. You ain't talk like that when you was up here, so don't even bring that type of pressure.
I still give that nigga that energy. Fuck that nigga block. Hey, damn, I don't know what's going on. Why y'all niggas even acknowledging this irrelevant ass nigga? Like, fuck him for real, bro. Fuck him. The long way, like really, like that shit is really stupid. Like just to even
only if he knew how ran through his mama was before she had him.
Hello.
If only he knew.
I knew he was trolling from the start.
Only if you knew how your mama had her legs on that headboard. You better ask her how your girl should swallow. That's who you should be getting notes from. You got notes from your mama on everything else. You better ask her how your girl swallow.
Tone, you better stop because he's probably the one who had his mama up like that, bro. That's the type of nigga he is for real.
Talking about, but look, but y'all
his
heard
mama
him talk
probably
about
my age.
His mom and his
you
sister
ain't never
was
lying.
He say his mom and his sister was debutantes. Yeah, them motherfuckers was some debutantes.
Nah, he
Y'all
37.
wasted so much energy on that dude. I damn knew he was trolling. I said,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fuck that.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
What up? What's going on?
We think his mom and his sister was
I'm in full agreement with Tony and Tip. It was too much time wasted on him.
I bet you they had some body count. Your motherfucking ass don't know. Sitting up here talking that shit about other women.
What pissed me off is the men that was on here trying to comment.
I bet y'all know your mama and your
man,
sister.
30-something years old.
Minority was too.
Ain't no way in the hell.
Minority just got tired of it halfway through. Minority was too. Y'all wait till the recording.
Tell me your mama name and your sister name. I bet y'all know.
Minority thought he was serious for a second, but once I realized he wasn't serious, y'all seen how my energy switched because I wasted my motherfucking time. I don't play with that.
No, don't listen to me.
Don't listen.
Yeah, Minority, you ain't getting off on that one.
I ain't getting
He
off.
tried to every time.
I want all the
Every
smoke
time.
right now. I want all the smoke with y'all now.
Chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie.
He talking about he wanted to teach her. She probably would have had to teach him to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody he was sliding
can't
out.
even find the hole.
Damn, boy, now they really talking about your sexual ass. Non-sexual ass.
Yeah, you said it right, none.
Oh, I was sitting up there thinking he must not be that cute since he was talking about, oh, I wasn't ready and I could. I'm like, what the hell?
Y'all realize once folks started crashing out on his ass came up there and said, "Oh, this is my second day on TikTok." That's how you know what type of nigga that is, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
knew way before then.
wasting.
I knew way before then.
You know, all I'm saying is like shit. I don't be trying to read folks like that. I be trying to give folks like I be trying to hear shit out, but I don't play. I don't play about like wasting my time, especially when we on these things. We was actually having a good conversation. That's all I was pointing out. We was actually having a really good conversation, and then this nigga came up here, and now we done spent a whole hour, and we don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about. That shit crazy.
Because he kept going in circles. He'll say one thing, then he'll contradict himself.
Outside.
Come back for something else. I said, what the hell is this dude talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What's the topic, Con? Since we're trying to move forward, what's the topic?
Yeah, let's move forward. This shit is over.
I don't even think it was a topic. We were just having casual conversation, really. No, you know what? We was talking about the voting right law, the voting rights act. That's what we
You see what I'm saying? How we went from talking about voting right laws to a nigga who shouldn't be voting. You see what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm irritated about, because I'm just like, once you start to replay this shit and you start seeing that nigga really, that was his whole motive, was to stop us from talking about important shit. So that nigga really probably a white boy. I ain't gonna hold you. He probably a MAGA supporter, white boy ass nigga, and he just came up here because we was just talking too good.
I don't know, minority. I think a white boy would have cussed his ass out. If you really ask me,
nigga.
Even some white boys wouldn't have said that shit.
That's
man.
Not in no space like this.
What nigga you know going in the middle of a bunch of niggas and say, pack me out?
Okay, I thought we was done. What do you mean? What kind of panel for pay? Because there's different ones.
What I've been seeing lately, and what kind of been happening, is that people drop people for pay, right? And sometimes it takes over the show, and you don't really control it. But you're here to make money, and I'm just because it's kind of interesting. It's an interest, and I just wanted to do something. So
I'm just telling you, it's very few panels that do that, and it literally will not keep you any crowd, because that just means that when you don't want to hear somebody's opinion, you're gonna send money.
You're gonna send money.
Where you see Casso and them, like people who have like the 2, 3, 4 thousands a day, that's only because they built a loyal fan base who can freely speak their mind, not who can't come up and speak their mind because they're gonna get galaxies flying.
Yeah,
it's not productive.
And they got their regulars, right?
And regulars who spend that check because they have a place to actually gain knowledge and provide knowledge.
Yep. That's why you can't. You got to build your coalition.
What you would say to least Casso? Not even trying to pocket. Nah, we don't even got to do that. Just know.
I was just curious though, like, because I've seen some who
look, you could look
and I'm not just saying here on TikTok, even on YouTube too. Like,
but look,
they drop people for galaxies out.
But Con, you can look at Casso, right? Take Casso for an example, like what Papa said, and build his coalition. Then look at the people that's on his panel, his Lord, they loyal to him. They stick with him. They come every day, even twin. But then they go off and have their own shit. And they don't even they don't have a built up coalition like the guy that like Casso or Twin them. Because they actually done built they shit.
Right.
Because I be on Side's panel late at night.
Come on, I don't want to be name dropping now.
No, I'm not trying to name drop.
We giving them, these are Black successful compliments.
A lot of them have
Casso's Discord. Yeah, I was about to say Casso's Discord, he literally preps you. About to go on at 3. We talking about this. Like, those are the people you want to build with, because those are the people who are putting you in their budget.
Like
not
Zeus.
some
Like Zeus, but Zeus don't even have people like he just do it on his own.
So I think the fact that we're naming names does make it a hustle. But the thing is, at what price? it does make it a hustle to answer the prompt. To me, it is a genius hustle, but at what cost though? Is it worth your integrity to turn
You know
into
what a hustle? Okay, so I think
is
it's
it
naming
worth your
names to give
integrity?
black men their props.
Yeah.
To say that you've done a good job on a white man's internet. To say that you're outdoing white creators. To say that you've built a team of black people who want to see black people win.
Yes. Yes.
So
Because
on
don't
the
even
on,
see,
like okay,
you
let me
can't even
explain.
see
So
these.
on the I
Yeah,
want
go
to
ahead,
explain
Tom.
myself. So on
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
prompt
Tom.
is Khan is asking, is it a genius hustle or a channel unaliver? To me, if you about integrity and you want to keep that same thing that you had when you only had a couple of people come into your room, it does ruin your integrity. It do make people say, you know what, guests on this panel, yeah, they just went downhill. They doing anything for the money. But if you about wanting to be more popular, wanting to get more people into your live, it is a hustle. That's how this apps like this is set up.
Yeah.
But it's what are you willing to do? It's kind of like selling your soul. You know, what you gonna do for it?
Commentary, do you think there's a way for you to keep your integrity and still grow a loyal fan base like the names the names that has been dropped? Because I agree with they say. I think that they do have a loyal following and they don't compromise their integrity.
That's why I don't go into lives like that, Con. Like I'll go in there like just to, be like a part of it for a little bit. But loyally, no. I'd rather be, and nothing against your live, but I'd rather be where we just here as a family, where we actually, to me, we have more grit in the stuff that we talk about. Because a lot of times there is just anything go. It's mean girls, mean guys. I mean, we can get like that too, but it's just anything. It become about for the money. So for me, as someone that doesn't do my own lives, I'd rather come into a room like this.
Well, I appreciate you for coming through. But you got to come through when we got 100,000 people in the room, too.
I got to push back on that. I really do push back on it because, again, and the only reason why I'm pushing back on it is because I get what you're saying, commentary, about those who doing it for the money, right? And they're selling their soul for it, right? But then there's people who doesn't do. I mean, they may be getting their coins and all that, but they actually is doing it so that they can.
It ain't on them.
No, not spin them, but then open these people's eyes to what is happening here in America or in the world. They actually open folks' eyes.
It's like a news channel. They don't want to come on here and get misinformation. They want context. They want content.
If they getting paid for, it's like Don Lemon. He's on here.
Correct.
Is he opening
or
their
Isaiah?
eyes and he doing it?
You know the
for
black
a hustle?
dude Isaiah.
Yeah, is he doing it for a hustle? No, he's
doing it to
actually doing
educate.
it. He's doing. Listen, he's doing it because he loves to do it.
Yeah.
Now because he got it set up for people to gift him? That's not a hustle. That's just him getting it. He's making sure that he can come live every day and make sure that he can open people's eyes the way people need their eyes. Because Republicans or whoever want to keep your eyes closed, they're doing it as well.
Let me
They're
ask you.
trying to keep your fucking eyes closed.
Let me ask you a question though. Is it part of it like? And you could get in, Miss K. I'm sorry. Isn't part of it like, I want to say a hustle, but it is a job because you got to do research. You got to put time into this. You got to set up, you know what I'm saying, your posts, all that stuff. So it is kind of, I don't want to say it's like a hustle, but it is, you got to put effort into it.
You got to put the work in it. You got to put the work in it to make sure.
But I wouldn't say hustle. I would say that's another line of income. Just like you go to work and you work, this is you coming to work and working, but you own this business. Now you branch off and you brand it.
But I don't think a hustle is...
That's his business.
A hustle.
And it also has a lot to do with how you're running your live, because if you get a live or a panel with people that's actually putting out genuine information versus some just come up to be playing and that's like
chaos killer.
Costco give out information.
It doesn't help.
He give out stats. Costco give out stats and all that other kind of stuff. You get real information,
work, right, Miss K? Huh? You see how much he have to work. You think he just comes to live prepared? He work his butt off.
He put in a lot of work. it take a lot of research to be able to connect dots when you're talking about politics. It really does. So he's putting in a lot of research and he's giving you a lot of information. That is his business. If he has not turned it into a business, it should be a business because it's a business. It's just like me with my accounting business. Whenever I decide to go and start doing accounting and tax information on my panel, that's going to be an extension of my business. That's information.
I think that's why I mentioned the integrity, because what y'all are describing are the rare gems. Even when you mention lemon, those are the rare gems. But most times when people trying to make it big and they looking at the numbers, their integrity goes out the window. I'm just saying, just like it do in showbiz.
And that's why that's the reason why I said I push back on you a little bit, because you were speaking about those who don't have no integrity and they do it. And I'm gonna give a name, and like I say, I told y'all, you don't like me speaking, then fucking drop me. But I'm talking about dang bitch ass.
I don't like him.
Motherfucker.
Well,
His shit, Tony L, Trump Belly, Trump Really.
I know
these
that
motherfuckers, they do this shit.
Getting paid by racists.
They do this shit and they want their coins, but these motherfuckers have no integrity because they lying, they go smelling ass. Oh,
yeah.
Period.
And don't come up there and try to get facts because they're going to fly you off the panel the first 5 minutes.
I mean,
they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to.
The bad thing about that, when you lose integrity, you basically turn into a William O'Neill. You basically turn into the propagandist for their ass and you getting paid. What's the difference between them handing you a check directly to sell your people out, or you doing it in deceit and getting paid on the side? There is no difference. You still a sellout. So it's like you got to keep integrity within this shit. So it's basically, it's better to come with, factual news headlines and just give the news out, to people that ain't receiving it some type of way. And those who agree with you will build a base from there. And those who don't will go on other places. But you ain't got to, sell yourself as somebody who got to gaslight everybody or just come on here to build clout.
Let me ask you a question. One more question. I love this conversation. Thank y'all so much. Do y'all think that there's any, because I don't want to drop no MAGA names, but and y'all have to either, but do y'all think that's do you think there's any of them that have integrity that literally believe that they made the right decision for themselves?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, so I don't want to drop his name, but I would tell you that I'm okay with even being in rooms with him because when people are able to prove their point based off of their stance, no problem. And it's all facts, no problem. My issue is when, and that's where it goes back to being able to accept people for who they are. Because if this works for you, your family, your household, your business, I cannot be mad at you. But if you come up here and tell me that you like him for a person or you like his ideology, that's a red flag for me. If you like what his, the way he runs it like a business can, right, then I can't tell you nothing. Okay. Right.
Papa, you don't have to be ashamed to say you like my live. It's okay. You can say my name. Larry.
You're not a Republican. I love your live, but you're not a Republican.
No. Yeah, just joking.
I love your live, and I love the way you run your live. I wouldn't spend coins. This is not free money. This hard-earned money.
It's real shit. I can't hold you.
And I don't drop 5 or 10, so yeah. And kind. That's why I was just telling Minority in the chat, like, let's be real, mother. Even from night 1 till now, it's progression, and not only progression, but like a baby coalition. You have people who have to check in, who have to see you, who have to make sure you're doing good. Imagine one year from now, you putting in straight work, and all the people who come on your panel are putting in straight work. They're not going home twirling their fingers, doing nothing. They knowing they coming back tomorrow because they want context, content. You're gonna build a good business.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think a big part of it also is you got to find out what the prime times are to go live to catch people actually doing nothing, because that's very important.
Damn, bro, I mentioned Dame name and here come his groupies. God damn. Just that quick.
Prime time.
That's who probably reported you.
You should know. That's the algorithm too, because I've been on panels where, Mommy, you mentioned a name, and then they
groupies come. Well, I was like,
But you know, I don't care nothing about that.
That's what the AI does. The AI be picking up on things and correcting the algorithm. That's all.
Prime time generally is when it goes to the West Coast. So like when you see a lot of people getting like 200, 300, 1.K, they be catching the people from California. And I promise you, I've definitely seen it. Like midnight right there, like Greatness and Southern ones, they go late night all the way into the morning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's for real. That's when it's truly booming. And then you got your morning. When you get like anywhere between 12 and 5, it's dead because most people at work.
Yep. Nobody wants, and that's another thing. Nobody wants to sit on here for 8 hours with you. They actually have lives too. You got to do it first thing in the morning, like you day morning news, early wake up, get it in before work. Or you do it late at night when the kids sleep, they done and did what they had to do and everything's ready to go. But to do it all day, it's unproductive because you're not going to maintain one, a viewing base, and two, an income base. You're going to get people that come in and maybe drop you a little 5 cents and keep going. That's not what you want at all.
Yeah.
Nope.
You got people dropping Interstellars on him for no reason. Just like, oh my God, that was great content, Interstellar. Oh, well.
I didn't get to answer your question, but in all honesty, it's about you. It's about you as the host. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to get money,
you gotta
then
come from behind
Galaxy,
that screen, Con.
The Galaxy game is what you want to do, obviously. Or you want to do if you don't even want to do that, you do the battles. You know what I'm saying? If this is about currency for you, then therefore if you want to be a person who's more for information, then you have to realize that people are donating just because of what you're doing. Right? This is now really just saying, hey, you know what? I'm supporting Conscious because I like what he's doing. I enjoy his live. Now, is that gonna always be consistent? No, it's not. But you can make it consistent. But you have to have I'm gonna be real. You have to have a wave. Yeah, you got to be consistent, but you also have a niche. You got to have something that keeps them driving. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how the numbers move. If it starts to get all right, so I've seen that several times. Let an argument really break up and watch your numbers go from 20 to 80 real fast because people like drama, right? And that's I used to be like, damn. Now if I'm sitting around and talking about some good shit, I can't get people in there. But as soon as some drama hit or something comes or there's some controversy, numbers going out of nowhere.
You can be cooking while you do it. You can be cooking with two people on the screen on two opposite sides. You're making your real life money and you're making your content money. And they just know they coming on here to get a good debate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I seen a girl, Lily, all she does is sit in front of the screen and she's doing hair in her shop. And she had like 1.2K. I'm like, and she ain't even responding. She's not even talking to the people. She's just doing hair. She's doing hair.
But you kind of hit it head on with the personality. You want to know why? Because yes, we get information out of Casso. Yes, he's on late at night, so you ain't got to be rushing and doing too much. But he's funny as hell. The other person we named is lame as a bat. You're not funny.
And
Casso is funny.
Casso has to. He's definitely people are paying Casso because they support his activism. And he is ride or die about what he stands for. And that's why they support him. And you gotta be 100% on what you stand on. If not, people not gonna be 100% to push you forward.
And that's the same
because
he ain't letting no racists come on his panel. When I tell you he gonna eat you up before you get your first sentence out, he stands on our community. He don't care who don't like it. He call out the people that divide our community.
Hey y'all, listen, I'm glad y'all said this because one night it was a big ass fight with Tony L and BA, and we all everybody know who BA is, right?
Racist
and Lame the Dane was up there, and Tony was in the chat. Lame the Dane was like, "Yeah, BA man, I don't even know what's wrong with Tony, man. It's you not that racist. You not even like that, BA." Now everybody know this dude basically.
Look, Gator's gonna be one of your riders.
Thank you, Gator.
He let BA literally start his damn panels every day with the racist tone. He always, you ever notice he go, it's a little phrase he be saying, damn, I can't get it. But But it's just the way he be talk. It's the way he talk.
dog walks the black people, boy. When I tell you he dog walks,
but he don't even give them a chance to even speak.
Doesn't
the people on the panel. But the funny part was Tony called that shit out, and Dame allowed the man to come up on his panel, and he made them both look stupid. That's the first time I kind of liked it, Tony.
Q does a good job too.
Himself, right?
Q does a good job too. Q stands on 10 toes over there. It may be hard,
but these
she
motherfuckers
stands.
But the difference from Lane to Dame, like we saying, and Casso or Zeus, these guys stand 10 toes. They don't allow this racist bullshit. Dame allow it because that's who some of his followers are. They like to hear racist shit. They like to see black folks and white folks get into it and be racist and shit.
So, Pimpin', what
about
the quiet person, the quiet guy that just wants to go and have a conversation about relationships?
They're not
you see
gonna
what I'm
attract
saying?
nobody.
But when you go into those rooms, like y'all said, the numbers are lower because it's not all that stuff.
No, nobody wants to hear that.
But there are a lot of people on this app that want, earlier today I was in 2 therapeutic rooms, but I felt bad because it was some great stuff. The content, the integrity was high. It was real. It was awesome. Just like y'all talking about this. I don't know who y'all talking about, the Costco guy or whatever. Yeah. It was awesome, but I felt bad for that host because they only had 5 people in the room.
But what I'm saying is this is social media. This is not therapy. People are not coming on here to heal. They are coming on here to get content.
So
you have to be able to produce.
What do we do with those people though? Because they exist.
Let them sit in the room with the 5 people.
The algorithm will autocorrect their ass. I mean, but you have to keep bringing the same type of energy every time, and eventually you'll build a fan base. That's it, right? I don't know.
You have to be catch like Kevin. Kevin actually, when he first started, Kevin Samuels, he actually used to go after guys. He used to really kind of tell guys how they used to be, and then he switched his niche and started talking about females, and it worked for him. And you see how he started moving, right? And women hated him, but they hated him, but loved to watch him. Loved to watch him. I was a guy, and I didn't watch him that much until he started getting big. And I started hearing stuff he was saying. I was like, okay, he got a point there. You know, he's saying it in a rough way, but he got a point. And that's kind of true too. But he started his content when he was talking about men wasn't big at all. Wasn't big. I had to research it. It was not big for him.
Yeah, he was talking about.
He had to find a niche.
Man's word.
When it has to do with women, it's gonna sell. Even we can see that even with music. Music sells to women. Women are gonna buy it. If you market towards women, you're gonna get an influx of traffic.
That's what Tupac said. We make music for women because the man buy what the women want.
Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Rest in peace, Tupac.
What's up, Gator?
You just gotta find your niche, man. I think that's every content creator. You gotta find your niche. We got a girl here in Tampa, Peach McIntyre. Y'all look her up. Booming. Been booming. Peach been booming. You know what I'm saying? She teaches people how to do content. Peach McIntyre. Yeah, and I've known Peach since she was young. I'm talking about, baby, she found a niche, and a lot of her stuff is drama. If you keep it real, first it started off, well, I got 8-7 kids and a husband.
But I mean,
and then she started going to drama.
Republican crap. By the way, I love your name. Why is it that I keep mentioning the quiet people? Because I'm just gonna rep for them. If you got enough drama going on in your own life and you trying to make connections on the app, this app should, to me, still be open for the quiet people, for the people that want to, not want all that drama, all that Zeus network.
I think you're gonna need to go to the STEM side.
What? I tried that. I tried that. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I did my live, I told everybody the reason why I started my live 6 months ago is because I got tired of the drama and I got tired of arguing on panels, right? I said I wanted to have a live where everybody could talk and be peaceful. I would put a timer and everybody could say their words. Republican, Democrat, it didn't matter. You know what people started telling me? Now, don't get it wrong. I had people in my inbox like, you know what? Thank you for giving us a safe place. I really enjoyed it. But then I had a lot of people say this is boring. Because just the simple fact that you can listen, it was boring. It was boring to them because they could not combat with each other. They could not fight. They could not. I wouldn't allow it. Let them talk. Let them have their peace. Let them say what they need to say. And when we get done, then we all open up the panel and I'll let y'all guys kind of converse for about 15 minutes and get it on out because I know this is what you need. You know what I'm saying? And it worked somewhat, but I never could get that boost. I maybe have 50 views and in 60, 80 in a good day. But to really say I was doing it, and it got hard. I'm sitting in 5 and 6 hours. Really, what all I'm doing is trying to babysit people to not fight. That's all I was doing. Babysitting people to get out of that atmosphere that they're so used to and get into an atmosphere that is actually beneficial. And they some people loved it and a lot of people hated it.
Yep.
They liked me. They loved the way I was handling it, but it was like, I can't fight. I want to fight. And I'm like, you can't fight here.
Me and Tip was on the panel. I was a mod.
Yeah.
I was a mod.
I was working the mods overtime.
But what were you guys fighting about though? Is it just political?
No, they wanted to fight.
No,
I wouldn't allow them to fight.
No,
right, I wouldn't allow them
what
to
was
fight.
what was the fighting topic?
No, what he was saying Republican. What was the topic? The topic was political.
Oh,
it
was political.
It could be whatever the current event was that day, like whatever happened the day before yesterday, what happened the day before. But the point is, when you go like commentary was saying, when you look at these certain panels, and they doing it for the monetary, and they doing it to have their content and make whatever they doing, most of it for them to have success is the drama. Larry was trying to de-escalate that shit. He just didn't want that shit. I mean, even when it even tried to pop off, he shut it down. He would shut that shit down. He didn't have it. And it was doing good for the first couple of weeks.
And you know what, Pimpin', that's why I listen when I do act up. Because I know I act up. I could be a fool sometimes. But I always try to apologize and come back a different, because my thing is, in my real life, y'all, I'm working on myself.
Yeah.
So how I look working on myself, therapy, all this, but I come on this app to still be on demon time.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
It don't make none whatsoever. If you trying to get solace and you trying to humble yourself, but then you come up here and you see all this demon shit, how can you get to that point? How can you get to that?
Seeing it as a double, over here, we've seen it as a double-edged sword because I tell you, sometimes us mods will work overtime to try to keep the peace and decorum in here, and at the same time, we're trying to keep peace and decorum.
You know, your goddamn ass do not do no shit like that. Man, you the main instigate.
Tony, that's a bitch ass.
Tony knows he's lying
over here, boy. Who is this motherfucker Larry? We trying to keep it down there.
But what I would,
but me. Okay, cool.
what I will say though is, and this is my perspective, because I mean I get it, you know what I'm saying, but to what you're saying, commentary, and I don't know if this is what you're kind of asking. I think another thing is that we're all looking at models at work. And one thing I've learned just by being in the music industry is that when you're trying to do what other folks did and try to replicate that in some way, shape, or form, not to say that you shouldn't learn or implement strategies that, successful, but when everybody starts doing the same thing, it gets old, it gets convoluted, and now you are competing, with them on who does this better versus, the folks who come in here and they have their own lane. What you're saying as far as the nice folks or whatever the case is, commentate only the issue, they do need a niche. They do need a draw. They do need something, brings the people in. But what I've realized that people don't have, is one of the most underspoken things, is the patience.
Yeah.
You never really can tell
what's going to be the one thing that's going to pop you off. There's too many artists I work for who's like, they're like, this song's going to be the biggest in the world. And that song, and then the song that they put the least amount of time and attention into is the one that blows up. You know what I mean? I've been on tour with artists who are like, the song that y'all have me performing, that's my number one song. I hated that song. You wanted to throw that song away. They forced me to put that out. You know what I mean? So I think that part of what they got to do is like, we got to stop looking for the instant gratifications and stuff like that. These people who put in this time, they blow up quickly. Kudos to them, you know, and happy for them. But as longevity, it's about whatever it is that's yours, that's uniquely yours, getting that and making sure you present that to enough people that they will begin to support you and generate support through them. So that's the thing I gotta put in there.
I would say supply and demand. That is the true thing about it. Even with content, supply and demand. The demand is people like drama, and so people supply it. And so when you talk about those who really want the mild mannered stuff, you know what I'm saying? That demand is not as great. As much as it should be.
It depends on who you.
It's actually
on
very
what your
high.
surrounding is.
Yep.
So y'all are moving from a place. Y'all are moving from a place of drama, though, and I think that's the part that I don't think people are paying attention to. You're in rooms that are filled with drama. That does not mean that most people are looking for drama. It's the rooms that you are in. Like I say all the time, every time I come over here, hey, the other side of TikTok not like this. This shit over here is weird.
Why you never send us any of them shares?
Because y'all be weird on this side. Y'all be want to be on this side being weird.
Y'all weird.
Y'all be want to be when I follow y'all. Hold on, commentary, because when I come into the room, I follow y'all into the rooms, con. And I done told y'all many times, hey, I'll be following y'all through this app, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell y'all like to go to crack houses so much. Is something wrong? Is something wrong? Y'all are looking for this bullshit. It's crazy to me.
The burning houses and shit. That's what you
Man.
Now I'm gonna take my little shots now. You feel me? I'm letting
She's
my
not
hair
lying though.
condition.
It's like a rug though. It is like a rug.
Yeah, but
she's telling the truth. It's like a rug.
Smooth.
I'm not truly argumentative like that, but I realized that TikTok, when I got on TikTok, it changed me. And not even me really understanding it was changing me. And I would get off of TikTok and I would be drained. Literally drained.
Yes.
And I would have to, kind of woos off for a minute and take, and I started realizing, man, this ain't even in real life. I'm not even like that. But you know what I'm saying? But I got into the environment. And again, just like anything, an environment can change you. I've seen some people who are mild-mannered. You look at them now and you like, what the fuck happened to you? You basically, when you in Rome, you did what the Romans did.
Because
you know what I'm saying? And you got caught up in the trend of it.
Anything you give too much energy to, you are also pulling energy away. So when you're on here yelling all day, literally yelling all day, talking to idiots all day, you do turn idiotic because now you're arguing about everything that doesn't even make sense to argue about. Like, what are you doing for real?
That is amazing. That's amazing. You said
I'm
that.
saying, because, and like I was saying, and I like with kind of that's how I was getting earlier with this, because like, you feel me. The one thing I want to say is, like, you feel me. I try to respect everybody who I with on here. You know, respect you. I don't devote no time to you, whatever the case is. Or if I do, you see what time you get from me. You feel me. But at the end of the day, it's like when we came on here, that's why I was even saying we was having a good conversation, and Bozo came up in here. He started doing this shit. And like I said, at first, I was in my, let's analyze this. Let's talk about this. Let's see where it is. Let's see if we can fix this situation. Because I assumed that we was having these conversations to get to a solution or to see a change. But then when I started seeing him feeding off of that energy, and it's like, yo, bro, like, you can't be missing this. There's no way you miss this. Either you're completely stupid or this is what you want. And once I started to realize that's what he wanted, that's where my energy changed, because it's like, okay, so boom, now what we doing is we actually are tearing down this man's platform, because at one point we had 100 views. And I know I don't be on here, so I don't know what your views are like that. But what I'm saying is, like, when you building this stuff, those folks who come over here for the calm, for the informational stuff, when they see that start to show up in their spaces, they start getting like, "Ooh, I don't want to be here no more." You feel me? And so that's my energy. That's so you feel me. That was my input on that. It's just
This is the thing,
agree
Minority, because
what
you
you're
and
saying.
Con, but you and Con have the same temperament. You and Con, and I keep putting it towards the north. That's all I got. I don't have no other way to put it. You and Con like to hear people out that should not be heard out. These motherfuckers need to
What
be.
you mean the
These
north?
people.
Have we said that?
What you mean the north?
You gotta cut
Hey.
their ass out.
Listen, because when I came up here, hold on, I'm gonna come back to you, commentary. What I mean by the north. When I came up here, I said, "Do we still want to talk to him?" I have nothing to say to that man.
And
I
she
knew I was
dropped.
about to lose my page.
She
I
dropped.
knew what was happening.
She dropped. She came up. She say, "Are y'all still gonna talk?"
Yeah, she got a bio.
I knew I was.
Remember that part?
I knew I was coming up here to get a violation. I was only coming up here to drag him to hell. I had no other thing. I had nothing to say to that man because he told me, and y'all that, hey, I like inexperienced people. I like to be her only one. I have cases of beating women.
And they skipped all of it.
He literally said there.
Allegedly.
No, he said it. He said it. I repeated him.
No.
Oh,
He said
I thought you were
He said
saying
that.
that.
No, he said that
Nah,
shit.
you missed
I'm
it,
like, so why are y'all still talking to this man? So then, and he's not even a man. Y'all talking to this bitch. So in the comments, I just kept putting scissors because I believe he should be castrated. Hold on, pimp, because I have to get that out.
Feel that stuff. Hold on, Pimp.
Let her get out.
In the crack house. Let her get that
I
stuff.
came in the very beginning. I just didn't come up here. I've been listening to him the whole time.
Yeah, I popped in. Like
I came in when
popped
she
in
put the
too.
scissors in
But
there.
I
Now I
didn't
know what
know.
the scissors were.
The scissors was because he needs to be castrated.
Yeah.
I said what I said. I meant what I said.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes to, and I'm gonna give Tony you too. It's Tony, Minority, and Con.
Oh,
the only three people that hold on.
I was in the comments
hush.
too.
Tone, hush. I'm not even talking about that. Let me say what I'm about to say. Y'all allow racism, y'all allow anti-blackness, and y'all allow bullshit, and y'all want to hear them out to understand where they're coming from. And that shit goes nowhere. So then it turns into a situation of a lot of arguments.
I think we try and combat what they're saying, though. I don't think we're trying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why
y'all try to understand what they're saying.
I try to prove them wrong. Yeah, I mean, I want them to look like fools in their faces.
They already look like fool before you even talk to them. They were
Can I give y'all a profound word that I really just honestly, and I promise you'll enjoy it. I think be conscious, certain ones, like you said, we're like eagles, and a lot of the people that we do allow on panels that are drama filled, the crows. If you've ever known the crow itself is one of the only birds that attack an eagle, and it'll get on the eagle's back and it'll start pecking at the eagle. And the eagle, as powerful as it is, it never wastes its energy by trying to turn around and attack you, even though it could, right? You know what it does? It spreads its wings and it starts rising up into an altitude. And after it rises to a certain altitude, that crow gets to a point where they can't breathe anymore and it falls off. And what we do in this content world is we're sitting around here as an eagle. We're sitting around here in the comments and on the panels arguing with crows, when all you really have to do is take it to an atmosphere it can't survive.
Okay, give me a second. Let me ask you a question. Hold on, y'all, because I just got one question. Hold on. I just got one question. Larry, how the fuck you put y'all with eagles?
So I don't know what he was talking about because I'm about to give you the Park Heights Be More answer. That's not what he's talking about. What Northerners, we like to politic. It's just whether you're in New York and you like, yeah, yo, what's up, son? Are you in the Midwest or say less, Chicago style? We like to get to the root of what's going on, which is the same thing that Republic Cat was trying to say with the animals and stuff. But it's just for us, we are talkers. We we politic like that. Now, I noticed with my down south cousins, y'all will just get your pitchforks and your shotguns, and you ain't got no room to talk. And you're going out to the woods, and that's it.
I don't have a conversation for that side. I have nothing to say to that side at all.
So you head to the woods, like I said.
Because
Okay.
if I do talk to them, it's literally not to understand them, it's to tell them to shut the fuck up talking to me. That's it.
But here's the other side. Hold on. But here's the other side though. Because I feel like and hey, if you asking me, I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all,
if you ask me,
y'all pilots are drunk.
Exactly. Boy, we still landing. Anyways, when I talk to people, whatever the case is, I know it may frustrate some folks, but I'm not worried so much about the folks on the panel as I am about the folks in the comments. And the reason why I say that is because the shit that somebody's saying up here that you may not agree with, somebody else may agree with what they saying, but because they never ever heard another perspective, right? And the problem is some folks are so quick to dismiss folks that you forget that when they leave here, they're going to go and spread that shit somewhere else, right? And if they got people who follow them and gassing them up or whatever the case is, and follow them all over the place, and they never see them like truly like fact check, truly checked and put in a place where they got to admit to some shit, even if they don't want to admit to it, but you got to have a reality check, which is what I'm always, whenever I'm going in on somebody, that's what it's about a reality check. It's like, let's really talk about this shit right now, right? And when you don't put them people in that place, they go around and they get more minions. And them people keep thinking, seeing them win, and they never get that other side. And so my whole thing is we can't be so quick to push people aside to not realize the opportunity we might have to break a cycle that they're continuing. And so that's the whole thing.
They already have their minions. And not only are they talking to their minions on their side, they're talking to on your side too. So people in the comments yesterday was the perfect example, Minority. Yesterday, people in the comments were agreeing to the bullshit that was happening on their panel. It was wrong. They were lying, and it was no facts. It was no facts from the other side, right? But the conversation kept going.
Oh, Larry, because I got one for her on this one.
No,
the conversation.
I'm gonna make it simple. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, sweetie. I was just. My mom is old school, like she said, Southern, old school, and she always has these old sayings, and sometimes I have to read into them, but they mean a lot. She was like, never argue with a fool, because when on the outside looking in, nobody know who the fool is.
Exactly.
Like, well, what? So when she broke it down, she says, when you looking on the outside, if a fool is arguing and you arguing back with them, they don't know if it's the person who's saying something foolish or the person who is in there arguing with the fool. Which one is the foolish? So instead, let foolish people. Yeah, let foolish people speak by themselves and you can distinguish who's the fool. But when you arguing with them, you both look like fools.
But this is the thing.
We don't look at it like we're
look
arguing,
like fools.
though,
You both
y'all.
are fools.
We're not arguing.
And I don't say the fool part. I say I wouldn't go stand in a special ed class and argue with the people in there because now I'm a special ed student. I'm sorry, I don't have it.
Damn. Yeah, but
that's the same
thing.
That's true.
Because if we can have a conversation, but listen, hold on. If we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation in here, and it can be multiple people with different ideas on how to get to a goal, but we all have the same goal. That conversation and the information that the people in the comments will get from that conversation will go much further, and it'll extend wider than it would if you have so many perspectives and you're arguing them instead of getting anywhere. Right now, what is happening every day is we are arguing so much that we get nowhere.
Not arguing.
Hold on. Listen.
Your son. It is not arguing.
Son, it is arguing. Ayo. Listen. So it is arguing whether you want to see it as arguing or not. When you're having so much disruption. Yes, okay. I'm gonna use. But they weren't there, so it doesn't work. When have we been in here at the same time, other than what happened
Am I ever
today?
going to get to respond about what happened on my
bullshit
panel?
today.
But real quick, do you realize the places where we come from, especially the further you go east, they stand on the block. I'm just going to speak for Be More. They stand on the block and they will do that into 4 a.m. in the morning, all night long. So it's not that they arguing, or it's a part of the culture and you just grew up with that. It's not arguing to 3 a.m. And then sometimes they having a good time.
That's not
It's
an
a
argument.
conversation.
If somebody from the other side, okay, so we're gonna talk about Be More. If a group of people, I don't want to call them, if a group of N-words standing on the street and another group of N-words from the other side come talk to them on the other side, and I don't call black men.
Now that's where you went wrong.
N-words.
It's not the other side. It's in-house.
Hold
Because
on.
they don't let people come on their block.
So that's what I'm saying. Hold on. Commentary. So what I'm saying is, if us over here on the same block are having a conversation, the conversation go good, people learn. If another block come to the block and we turn into an argument, we trying to prove our point, we trying to get our point across, and the other side trying to do the same thing, that turns into a fight and nobody gets anywhere but cases or bodies. That's it.
Oh, so mother, here's my question for I just put it in there, but from my experience, right? Don't get me wrong. There are times when I do waste my time, and I'll be the first to admit it. People be telling me on the side, and then when I see it, whatever the case is, I do value other people's opinions. But for my walk and how I've done, when I first came to TikTok, I mean, the first thing I said was, "Hey, boom, 36 from California, and I voted third party." What you think? And I said that on a Democrat panel. What you think happened to me?
They thought you was spared.
And they went and argued me down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, respectfully, you know who the person who went in on me was?
Who?
Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Who was on my panel yesterday.
Yes.
And so, and the reason why I'm pointing that out is...
You also still don't talk idiotic.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But at the time, I disagree with her, whatever the case is. She took her time with me. I took my time with her. We disagreed on things. But then after that, you feel me? Like I said, like, oh, she ran. You feel me? She had me on that debate. She got me. She was way more prepared, way more intelligent. And a lot of areas I hadn't even argued, whatever the case is. But she, because of that invigorated me, number one, to keep following people like her, to see what they talking about, to learn, to research and do the shit like that, how they doing it, whatever that was successful, number one. But number two, I didn't run away and turn around into my, and go back to like, I don't want to be on TikTok no more. I don't want to do lives no more. I learned from that experience. And so what I'm saying is, since then, I have been, y'all done seen me on Republican lives. I don't know, mother, I don't know if you've seen me on them, but I've been on Republican lives and they gon' trash me, but I'm gonna stand my ground. And now I'll be taking bodies when I'm on it. Same thing with Democrat panels. I stand my ground. I take bodies on them because I'm an American independent. I voted third party, but I know what I'm talking about. And I can and I have a good way of being able to decipher between certain things. And because of that, it's gained me respect from both sides. So now I'm in this unique position where I'm able to speak to folks. Maybe they don't always listen. Maybe they don't always agree, but at least they'll give me the platform to go on and voice this alternative view. And then those alternative views go and touch those people that commentary was talking about, the people who ain't trying to argue, the people who silent, they just want to hear and get some information. And a lot of those people be in my DMs talking about, man, I really appreciated what you say. Or they start following me and start liking up my content. Now, is it happening at the same rate as some of these other folks? Absolutely not. But I am seeing some success, what I call success. It may not be the grand success, what others might call success, but I think just converting these few views or whatever the case is, getting these people to just open up with these conversations and then now catapult into what I'm doing right now. When I host my panels, we be having, like, I do think that there are times when we get off the rails, but for the most part, I be thinking we be having very fruitful conversations. And so what I'm saying is that you can't always be so quick to dismiss your ops, because sometimes your ops might be your opportunity to get to somebody else that will be your supporter. You feel me?
That
and
can
so
be
that's
a double-edged sword, though, Minority.
It can
because,
be.
yes,
And I'm not saying it can't be.
People will like you sometimes, because I do that all the time. Hence the fact my name is Republicrat. So a lot of times people say, you know what, I like you, Larry, because you can see it on our side and you can see it on their side. Then you have other people who say, you know what, you lukewarm. You lukewarm. You have no side. You're not all the way over here. You're not all the way over there. So it's a double-edged sword. It can help and hinder at the same time. Now, I don't really care because I love the fact of saying, call me what you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? I can understand both sides of the view. I absolutely can. There's some things I agree with on the Republican side. There's some things I agree on the Democratic side. And I keep myself in that because I'm not going to pick no side. There's no side to pick. I only pick my side, not their side.
But then get a name like me, His Majesty the Pimp, it's only one-sided. See, you don't have to go through all that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to be double side and all that shit. When you come on my motherfucking panel, it's what I say. His Majesty
But that's
the
what I'm
Pimp
saying.
speaking.
But that's what I'm saying. But my whole thing, Pimp, and I'm saying is, you do what you do, and I respect you for what you do.
All right.
He does what he does, and I respect him for what he does. Mother does what she does. I respect everybody for who they are and what they are. And the whole thing is, I'm not in the business of trying to tell folks when they right or wrong. I'm in the business of, here, let me try to get you to see my side. Let me try to see your side and see if I can decipher and see whether I agree or not. That's my business.
Okay, so minority. Can I ask you about so let's address how that worked yesterday. But first, wait, before I even get there. Miss P, I'm on the spectrum. That has nothing to do with when I say you spit, I don't want to call you. I don't want to call nobody the R word.
But you're calling me up and not having the opportunity. What it is you're justifying it, and we talked about this the other day. But that's fine. You continue using sped and the short bus. But we're at a point, as especially Black people, that we need to push past, because to use that as an example, as sped, and then yesterday the way you used it is very derogatory. I get that you're on the spectrum, guys. You lose the R word, lose the sped word, you lose the short bus word. It's just at a point now.
I didn't use no short bus. I said the bus, and I put you at the back of the bus. That's based on.
I'm saying.
What happened?
I don't
know. I can't. Yeah.
I swear, I thought y'all stopped because y'all heard me laughing in the background.
No.
That boy's stupid, man.
Boy, that boy nothing.
That damn Tony.
Boy, Tony ain't got it all. But
I didn't hear it. My phone went out for a second. I didn't hear it. And Pimpin',
Nobody
you're not
said anything. You stopped and they started laughing because it went silent.
Now, see how you getting on me, Miss P. See why I didn't even say nothing to you. I felt like what you were saying. Hold on, Miss P. Because first of all, I felt like what you were saying is right. Because I've said R word and felt bad about it. But now if you want me to act like the fucking pimp that I am right about now, say another word bad to me. I dare you.
That would be weird to do that. That would be very weird. But if you feel in this
I'm
moment,
glad you're not gonna say nothing bad to me though. I'm glad you're not, because I'm sitting here trying to hold you up.
Now, where the problem comes in at is I'm not justifying anything. Okay. I say what I say sped because I also know that it's not just people who have disabilities in sped. There are people who actually act up in the schools and are put into sped.
And so I have a whole nother perspective about that, but I get it. Within our culture, that's what we say. But at the end of the day, I know we don't. At the end of the day, I know we don't like labels and things like that. But there are people who have emotional disorder, which is considered a disability, and we can always put act up as the thing. There are kids who have disruptive behavior disorders, and I know you guys said just beat them, whip them, or whatever it is, and I'm fine with whatever people feel. But you're
not speaking on me. Only speak on me.
No.
I don't even touch kids.
No. But what I'm saying is this. When you said that there are kids who act up, there's in the SPED class, let me let you know they have an emotional disability. There's diagnosis that these kids have. Every kid that you see, there are kids with diagnoses that are in special education classes with an IEP that have an emotional disorder, could be linked to bipolar, which they do not identify, mood disorders. There's a lot going on. So
and
when
there
we
are
throw the
also
word,
kids who don't have any of that.
okay, that's fine. But the majority of kids that are in SPED have a diagnosis. We're not going to justify this behavior. Period.
I didn't justify
Y'all gotta
anything.
stop
I said
that.
what I said.
Okay, fine. Use the word SPED then. Go ahead. Continue on.
Sometimes kids show their ass and they put them in that class.
That's not my point. You guys are.
I mean, there's a bunch of different reasons that they go to these classes. I think there's a bunch of different reasons that people go to these classes.
She's not saying that. She's not saying that.
We're not gonna do that.
I don't even think that she put it in that way.
What she's trying to say,
that Rupa be putting it in that way though.
She's not. No, she's not. I don't even think that P. Look, and just look, man. Maybe I should stay out of this one, but I don't think that Miss P is trying to say that mother put it that way on purpose, or she's doing it maliciously. She's saying that she heard it, and because she has someone who's on a spectrum, whatever the case is, she didn't like it, and it affected her, and I might as go as far as to say it might have offended her. And so if she's expressing that it offended her, she's going up to mother and saying, this is why this offended me, whatever the case is. And whether mother wants to listen or not, that's up to her. She's her own person, just like Miss P's her own person, but she's just speaking her piece and just hoping that maybe it would change how she's approaching the thing. That's what I think, or that's what I heard with this whole exchange. And I don't think that it should be getting to the point where it's really a disagreement.
Yeah, no point intended. She wasn't trying to come at move her. She was just letting her know that that's why I'm on Miss P's side, but she best watch herself. She damn sure better.
Stop, Pippin.
What the hell?
No, yeah.
They always gonna take a shot.
I love some P, y'all. Y'all know how much I love some P. Yeah, but she better watch herself. I ain't playing. Not today. It's majesty. You hear me, P?
I know you're trying to make light, and it's all good. I just wanted to talk about that because I know I mentioned it to her on yesterday also too, and then I heard it again.
You said that your son is on the spectrum.
No. I didn't say my son was on it. I didn't say that. You said that somebody was SPED, and you don't remember our conversation. And I said
that's what I'm saying. In the comments yesterday, you said your son is on the spectrum,
and I also said. Right. And I also said that I explained in that moment, not about my son, but just in general, just because you SPED does not mean that you don't have an ability to do things, because you equate SPED to someone slow.
No, I do not. And that's what
I'm confused about this analogy, because every time he made a decision that was not the decision, he decided to vote third party, and you said they thought you were SPED. That's what you said. So can you explain to me what that means?
I just did. You just didn't want to hear what I said.
Okay, fine.
Because I also said that I was on the spectrum. I didn't say that. Even yesterday I told you I don't think that makes you handicapped. I don't think that something is wrong with you because you're a SPED. That's not what I just told you that some people who do not have anything that would be socially unequivalent to